accept our belief that there is what is obvious that being trained, unfortunately, with that is going to carry the weight that it is. You know, like murder takes on that, just like murder takes. Virtualism, I would be the person that leads the faith. And be pragmatic when it comes to sexual dance. Ibn'rad, Sarah, tend to your own. I'm associated with to your influence, the virgin has none, and that's his strength, his power over that. His strength comes opposed to much understanding. His behaviors to within understanding. There are three textbook phases of psychiatry. One is assessment.
My black people, it's all about the unity. They can do whatever, ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Tragedy. Want to show about it? Like to hear? Here it go. Freedom.
can see, that's because I always do the light shines upon me.
What else could be on there? How do you guys feel about Cherry rounding like that with her album? Because album is cute. I think she's cute. I think she's cute. Thanks, son. She came out with a different attitude. I feel like I'm glad to be. I remember we did our video. That's old school. Life has changed. Wait, what was that? Mr. T did in Rocky. What was that? Rocky 3. Was it Rocky 3? Love my first.
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, Ron.
I trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, Soul Sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the bruh that did my Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Come and see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, Ron. It's Terry.
It's important for the Black youth, especially, to know that we did have a history and that we did great things and that we had great people, and those things were not in the history books when I was in school. And what I'd like to be doing 5 years from now is attempting to rewrite the history books so that they'll know that.
Call us today at 782-7000. That's 314-782-7000. Your next confident, real mountain, West County, South County, and Xavier. We've heard some affordable and good shoes. And every color is that. Margarita will be more for your tree.
This message. Hey, my brother, you know I had to call you and thank you personally again. I cannot explain to you how happy I was to meet you in person, Myron. That was just like amazing.
As long, my sister, I know you've been reading the Bible, but as long as we said lay it up, the wicked going to keep it. But God says time for us to tell that money, you don't belong to the wicked, you belong to us. And I want you to get in the right place. Money, money to me now. Somebody help me dance.
To bring out the harmony, Terry Ellis becomes the first of the divas to offer the world her singular sound. And she does just that on song.
Okay, where's my blog? You tell the password. That's right, someone said passion power. Tell that to the cook, get free tips on my drink. That kind of service, it won't go under.
We are in a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like to hear? There you go. Because I keep it real. We are in a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like to hear? There you go. Because I keep it real.
ThＸ has your moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis under control.
I might get not me.
By hitting eczema where it counts, ThX helps heal your skin from within, keeping you one step ahead of eczema. And that means long-lasting, clearer skin and fast-itch relief for adults. I my skin, not me. By helping you control eczema with ThX, you can show
we want to make sure that we're not just working to be first, but we're working to be right. A lot of times there are situations when things are just happening so fast. It's always important to be fast, but we always want to be right.
And that is Brother Taalik from the Reality Temples on Earth channel. And if you get a chance to subscribe, please do subscribe to his channel. He's a good brother. You know, he's doing good work, and he wants to do good constructive things. He has good information to provide. So please do check out his channel if you get a chance.
My brother Angelsnupnup7 at the Reality Temple. And to give props to him, because I listen to all of Angelsnupnup7's videos. I think that he comes from a different angle. And there's a powerful message in a lot of the videos that he put out. And I try to catch all of them. I look at him as a free thinker and a person that's willing to challenge those of which he don't agree with or which he may think differently from. And I really respect him for that. He's challenged KNBS, and he has also challenged the Black supremacy movement as well. And I have nothing against that, because that which cannot be challenged cannot stand and will not stand and will not survive the test of time. How many challenges we can withstand will determine how long we will be able to stand.
jump with the body. Next this way.
Ryan exfoliate. That's not jokes in the city. Services like so thank you for donating to my uncle Taalik. I appreciate it, and I know that my family appreciate it because he's been on our lives for years now. So yeah, and I just want to say thank you because yeah. Okay. Yeah, we love you guys. Bye. Bye.
5 years ago, no kids.
He's forever in our life. He's forever in our life. He's forever in our life.
Here, he booked a single seat on flight 189 in Miami, window seat, first class. And this is very revealing.
Does it last the travel around best or where he actually sat?
Yeah, he changed seats after he boarded. Downgraded to coach, and I was sitting near the back.
Well, you know, good luck with the same guy. downgraded to sit next to an operator.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for, a change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
All right, it's 19 after 8:19, and I'm proud to have in the studio a longtime friend, George Luckett. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning once again, young man.
I told you that I've quoted you quite a few times because you say such meaningful things.
Yes, sir.
And I think of you often. I see you often. Yeah. All right, you have a special project going on, and we have only a little bit of time, so talk about that.
Yes, well, I'm currently working with a brother out of New York by the name of Omar Shabazz on a project called Malcolm X, Diamond Among Men. And we're going over the history of Minister Malcolm. We're dealing with the murderers of Minister Malcolm. And we're also dealing with the murderers of other ministers that was within the Nation of Islam.
Including the Harrisburg.
Yes, including Harrisburg, yes. We had a minister here, Minister Harry X was murdered by the brothers out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So we're doing a 8-hour DVD. It's going to cover a lot of ground. And Brother Omar says that it's best that you just tie yourself down, put your seatbelt on, because this is going to be a hard hitter.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, I started to play the trailer here,
yes,
which is on YouTube, but couldn't pay attention to it, but I will. I'm going to give it my undivided attention. And Holly is going to post the link. Where are you putting that, Holly, so that you have that?
And so it will be on our websites, number one, and our Facebook, and all of our socials, but it will also be together with this interview today.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Well, George,
anything for you.
You're a good man. We've known each other a lot of years,
yes, sir.
And I do love you. So
thank you.
You need to come back here more often.
Let's use that to our advantage. I give this a reason to be for so long.
Come on.
I like that. She'll trust you. Yeah, she'll love that. Thanks.
Don't trust the emotions.
Black people, it's all about the unity. They can do whatever.
In a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like to hear? Here you go. Freedom. Because I keep it real like that. I keep it real.
Installation. You might need God for us. We install it for $99. And if you call today, we have a nice gift for you. A $45 Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate and free gutter inspection. Let me keep your gutters clean forever.
You guys handled it great. We had an awful lot of rain the last couple of days, and we didn't get any flies at all. All of the rain went right down through the gutters. All the needles went right off.
We have more than a million satisfied customers here at the Lead Guard, and you may not realize it, but clogged gutters in the summertime can be a health hazard, like a breeding ground for mosquitoes. And now would be a great time to call to get Lead Guard. We could save you some money. Lead Guard can be installed in most cases in less than a day. Call Lead Guard now and ask about for a telephone about Lead Guard to get cash back. Tell them now that you can get free gutters. Call Lead Guard now for $99 down. $99 a month and $99 installation.
In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another exciting edition of what we call the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. I am known, I don't know you, but I am known as the mighty Angelsnupnup7. I am your soul brother, number one. Hey. Where Fat Albert at? Of course, the deacons is in the house. We got the incredible Earthman in the house. And we want to get this party started. Actually, I really had nothing to say. I was talking to our brother Taalik, and he felt as though there were certain things, because he did listen to these ladies' broadcast. I really didn't. I'm gonna, quite honestly, I don't know what they're talking about. I took a peek now and then, but I know it's nonsense. It's nonsense. So why should I waste my time? But our brother Taalik felt as though, hey, you got to address some of these things. So I told him, if you come up with the questions or whatever, I will address those things. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it seems as though the people themselves are beginning to see it's straight bull doo-doo. The people themselves. Okay, brother Taalik, can you get in here? I hope so. He's just spinning around, haven't come in yet. But brother Taalik thought there were things that I need to address. Might mess around, have to put him on speakerphone. I hope not. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I really had nothing to say. But in response, all day long, I've been smashing them with small videos, receipts, real receipts. Hey. Okay, try it again one more time, and if it don't work, we'll go to the phone. Okay. Like I said, I just took a peek over there in enemy territory. In fact, I was invited to speak with them face to face. Now, of course, you know that's an ambush. Ain't nobody there on my side. So we're not going to do that. And I invited Sister Nova here, but she declined because she think that y'all will beat her up. And I know that you're not, and I would not allow that. I would not even allow that. But that's just an excuse for not coming and talk to us face to face. I mean, now when this first kicked off, she had a lot of support for her. Boo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Angel do it so wrong. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. He doing this to us. He's saying that. So over there, you had a whole lot of folks over there, you know, crying with them. Angelsnupnup, you's a bad man. You's a bad man. But now, when I go over there, now it's sort of like even Steven, and there's a lot of people disliking her video. What happened? Yeah, thumbs down. They start thumb down the video. We're just gonna keep you on. We're just gonna keep you on the speakerphone, bro. We don't have time for the drama.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on, right a second. Just hold on. Just keep doing your busy.
Okay.
Hold up, right for a second.
All right. The thumbing down on her video was so bad, they start talking about it. Y'all on the wrong side. Y'all ain't, you know, go ahead and thumbs down. We don't care. We know we right, blah, blah, blah. No. People, I depend on you to be able to use your brain. I put a lot of small videos up. I also brought a lot of receipts. Because that woman, first she claimed she never got any money from me. And she's an independent woman. I do everything myself. You a lie, lady. Why are you going to say that when you know I got receipts? She know I got receipts. And what I posted is just a little taste. And she's talking about we really wasn't dating. I was just some guy that come and see her. We was dating. You said it out your own mouth. I put the video up. I never said nothing about us dating or having a relationship. She said it. I never talked about that. And I posted the video. She said it. I'm in a relationship with Taalik. It's going good. It's none of your business. Out of her mouth. See, when we get caught up in lies, we get caught up in confusion. And what's messed up is that I guess people forget and understand that the information is out there. The information, the receipts that I posted is undeniable. The receipts that I post. Yeah, I was her sugar daddy. Well, actually, we was in a relationship. She told you. We were dating. She was my girlfriend.
All right, I'm back, brother.
All right. Okay. She was my girlfriend. We was dating. Some of my family members talked to her on a conference call. Welcome to the family. What is that? We're dating. We're in a relationship. And she don't know nothing about my family. And this fat pig we're going to talk about don't know nothing about my family. My family members don't like the fat pig, and they don't like Alberta. Never did like her because they didn't like the fact that I made all those trips to Atlanta and she never made no attempt to come see me. Even when I was paying for the trip, she wouldn't come see me. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. My family don't like Alberta. They don't like, especially don't like this fat, big ass pig, Aleeyah, triple decker, cheeseburger eating ass MuHAMmad. Damn sure don't care nothing about her. She had some kind of relationship with my family. Nobody in my family give a damn about that woman. She's a liar. When I bring receipts, undeniable. That's the reason why the people, look, my subscribers, when this first happened, my subscribers start going away, which if you can't handle Angelsnupnup7, I wish you would. Take your happy ass on somewhere, sit down. But when I start posting, well, the first video I posted was a comedy video, Mr. and Mrs. Flip Flopper. That was the video that I posted. Then when I started posting all day long, these little small videos, my subscribers start climbing. Especially the videos when you can see that she was getting money from me. You can see I made a video, I cash out myself. I don't need your damn money. This is a team effort. These people would give me $100,000 loan. My credit is damn good. But I'm not gonna spend my money on a bunch of ass folks that don't want to do nothing. If I felt as though you really wanted to be liberated and really wanted to be free, I'll go get that $100,000 loan. Let's get this to cracking. I'm dealing with women, all three of them. That Sister Karen had the nerve to make my... What info got to do with this? Anything they think they can find, they want to try to use against me. They're gonna attack my poor info posters. Sister Karen said it looked cheap. This poster is made is the best you can get. It's not a piece of paper. I don't know what kind of material it is. It's not paper. This is not paper. But anyway, what info have to do with it? And you don't know whether or not Terry Ellis would date me or not because you're not her. And you have no class. These ladies have class. I'm dealing with a bunch of ratchets, government welfare recipients. All three of them. They want to show receipts. Show that you're not a government welfare recipient. You want to keep bringing up that I was in the crazy house. I was in the crazy house. Well, I'm not in the crazy house no more. And I spent 10 years in the crazy house, and I'm not a government welfare recipient. Why you, who never been in the crazy house, why you, who never been locked up, you tell me why you on government assistance, but me, I've been locked up. I'm not on government assistance. I'm giving this fat pig money, and I'm giving Alberta money from the mental patient. How the hell you gonna make mockery of me when you taking my money, taking my help, and you have the nerve to make mockery of me because you don't have a damn thing? I give in charity. I feel sorry for you. I was trying to help Alberta. She was in a bad place. But you cannot help nobody who don't want to help themselves. all the help that I gave Alberta, she should not be on government assistance, living in a Section 8 ass house, getting food stamps. No, let them talk. Don't block nobody. Let them talk. Nobody cares about that. Because I bring receipts. I don't want nobody blocked. Let them talk. I don't want nobody blocked. Deborah, you can talk. Deborah, where's the Miss Deborah? Deborah said, we don't believe anything you said. Who gives a damn what you believe, Deborah? But welcome to the Reality's Temple on Earth. You said that you unsubscribed. What the hell you doing here? She was on Sister Noble's channel talking about I unsubscribed, but look where she at. Okay. So I'm getting the view whether you subscribed or not. Take your happy fake ass on. You're a hypocrite. You just as fake as those 3 government. Matter of fact, you probably on government assistance too. Show us your EBT card. Hey there, Shadow. Let me put you on. I'm not going to be able to put everybody on the board because it might get a little busy. So please forgive me. I want to try to acknowledge everybody. Hey there, Shadow. Biloxi, Mississippi is in the house. There you go. There you go. Hey, all my moderators, let them talk. Let them do their thizzy. Because they losing. They losing. I don't even really have to talk because all my little videos, everything I've done all day long, been whoop. Please, Hammer, don't hurt them. I don't even have to talk. A bunch of welfare recipients. You gonna talk about me, but you got my money in your bank. Really? Right. Okay. You got a insane, crazy man money in your bank. You had all this time. That big old pig, Aleeyah, whatever she is, she's almost 65 years old. Karen is in her 40s. Alberta is in her 40s. And they don't have nothing on government assistance. That big fat pig, she's getting the money because she has custody of her grandchildren. So she's getting that foster care money. She don't have a job, never had lazy ass folks. I helped Alberta. I tried to get her on her feet so she wouldn't need government assistance. She could take care of herself. But you know, when you're lazy and trifling, and she even tell us, I only work part-time. So if you're working part-time and you're not old enough to get Social Security or nothing, where's your other money coming from to help you out? You getting an EBT card, and they might be giving you a little cash. The food stamp man. Hey, Andre. You're not in a position to talk about nobody, especially me, when you took from me. You ungrateful pieces of trash. Ingrates. Because they want control. They want to do things their way. They want me to submit and bow down to them. I'm not going to bow down when I know I'm right. And you're angry because I'm right. All this was started because Alberta let Karen go off on me for 3 hours. And then I will confess, when our sister Tasha Fierce came out the way she did, I did let her go a little bit because of what Sister Nova did to me. Because really, what Sister Nova did, I really should have kicked her to the curb. Because when Cuckoo Cutter did that to me, he let them bastards attack me on his channel. I'm done with you. And when D. Darrell let Alquan run his mouth on his channel, I'm done with you. I should have did the same thing with Sister Nova, kicked her to the curb. That's what I should have done. And now she's telling me or want me to believe she did not betray me. Anybody can see, with any kind of eyes, can easily see you have betrayed me, you have betrayed Brother Taalik, you have betrayed this ministry, this platform. You have done that. And you have stabbed us in the back. I made a video late at night. Damn, I forgot what the title was. They know the title of my videos more than I do. Would you marry your brother's ex-wife? I did not mention her name. I did not mention Brother Maurice's name. Those of you who was with me when I was making that video, y'all, you had no idea who or what I was talking about. None of you. Only her and Maurice would have known what I was making reference to. That's all. She heard the video, and like normal, she went ballistic. I did not put her name in the title or Maurice. I just wanted to vent. And after I vented, I called Maurice the next day and told him, I cannot help feeling the way I feel. I feel as though I've been betrayed and stabbed in the back. But what I would do for the sake of unity or just being social, I'm not going to make any smear videos or nothing like that. And we just go our ways and be peaceful. But that it does not change the fact that I have been betrayed and stabbed in the back. That venting is what I needed in order to make that decision. That's what I needed. She heard the video and went ballistic, trying to find everybody in the world that she think don't like Angelsnupnup7, mention their names, and then for the icing of the cake, she put that big fat hog on her channel to come tell her lies, and she knows she's a liar. And then you got that nasty mouth Karen running her mouth, but now I make videos and fire back. She can't take it. She's emotional. They talking about me. You piece of trash. You was talking about me. I stopped coming to the chat room because Karen is in there slandering my name, and I don't have a wrench. Sister Nova took my wrench away from me. So Karen can just block me or do whatever she wants. So I don't even comment. And then, of course, you know you have troublemakers. They making up fake ass avatars with MuHAMmad. They know that's not me. I will deal with you in your damn face. I don't need to make no faceless avatar to talk to you or mess with you. I invited Sister Nova here, and that big fat pig can come here too if you want to. She's not going to come here. But the big fat pig said, if Sister Noble, and she will, Sister Noble a damn fool. She's stupid. That woman ain't going to be nowhere around. You're going to lose your car. I'm trying to be nice. See, all these little videos today, they already done the work. I really don't have to say nothing. I'm going to answer some inquiry from Brother Taalik that he think is important that I should answer. But all the little videos that I've done all day long have smashed them because I brought undeniable receipts. That dingbat woman bring a police report that she filed. Anybody can file a police report. If she come here where I'm at, talk about she gonna come to court with Sister Noble, I'm gonna be waiting on you. And a stalking petition is gonna be filed on you before you get here. And they don't play stalking here, believe it. Bring your fat, KFC cheese eating, grape eating, watermelon, fried chicken eating ass here, and you're gonna be put away in jail. I dare you to, you big hog. And yes, you did rape me. I don't know if Talib gonna bring that up. The hog did rape me. Wouldn't touch you with a 100-foot pole. Gross looking ass. Supposed to be a follower of Elijah Muhammad, eat 1 meal a day. I know how you eat. You don't eat no 1 meal a day. This big fat ass whale, she puts food away like probably enough food for me, the twins, and y'all in the chat room. You don't know her. I know she eats cakes, cookies, ice cream, full meal. I'm sitting there trying to, you know, I'm messing with my little stuff, and this woman just on her second plate. I'm like, God dang. Cash App her some KFC. And she comes on Sister Noble's channel acting like some kind of angel. You dingbat, you ain't no damn angel. Get the hell out of here. I don't have to address welfare recipients. The videos that I put up today, smash them. They crying. Thumbs down on the video, because now people begin to see something is wrong with this picture. Now, people that's stupid, that can't think for themselves, are well. But whether you like me or not, it's not about liking whether you like me or not. It's about, can you analyze information? I am credible. I have no reason to lie. They talking about, oh, you got a little ding-a-ling. So what if I do have a little ding-a-ling? What that got to do with anything? Yeah, I got a little ding-a-ling. And guess what? Your happy ass wanted it. And what's wrong with a little ding-a-ling? It's working just fine in China. What, they got a billion people over there? And I heard Chinese men got little ding-a-ling. What do they have to do with anything? One of the problems is I don't want your ass. I'm dealing with, look, if it wasn't for Brother Taalik, I wouldn't even be talking tonight about these dingbats. They welfare recipients. That should tell you something. They 40, 60 years old on government welfare. That should tell you a whole lot by itself. And then the dingbats get mad because if you tell them you don't believe their abuse, you can't make nobody, force nobody to believe that you was abused. I don't have to believe Sister Karen was abused. You can't make nobody, force nobody to believe that you're abused. Oh, you don't have no empathy. You don't have, no, I don't believe you. There's always two sides of the story. And there's a thing called mutual combat. You probably was fighting this guy and he was defending himself, because women are guilty of abuse also. And I made a video and put that up. They want to run around like they holy and righteous. They don't never do nothing. If I wasn't the person that I am, I probably would have hit that Aleeyah thing. I might have hit Sister Noble. If I wasn't the person that I am, I don't do that. But they are nasty, foul, accusatory, greedy. And I think the reason why they do what they do and talk about men is because they want to be a man. They want to be a man. They don't want you. They talk about they want a man, but they really don't want this male figure actually in leadership position doing what they claim men are supposed to do. They want to run. They want to do things. I know women with their nasty mouth can cause men to go off, and they know it. And Alberta and this dingbat woman, matter of fact, Aleeyah, I think she told me one of her boyfriends or husband actually broke her arm. Where was your big mouth? Where was your gun at when this guy broke your arm, lady? Now you want to come on here and try to talk tough. See, it's always amazing. They want to try to get tough with me. If you can't get tough with them, you're damn sure not going to get tough with me. Hell, I survived 10 years in the crazy house. I know what I'm about. You ain't going to put your hands on me. You're not going to bother me like that. But they never attack and do nothing with the person that actually hurt them. You notice that? Alberta has an idea, the people that abused her when she was 5 years old. She's not going to make no attempt to go do nothing to them. There's no statute of limitations on that, to my knowledge. She ain't going to bother them. Karen is not going to do nothing to the man that abused her. Or this big fat hog, this whale, this buffalo. She ain't going to do a damn thing. But they come on YouTube and get together and act like they're going to get tough with me. You ain't do a damn thing to them. You damn sure ain't going to do nothing to me. And this is fact. And you damn sure not going to come here where I live and think you're going to bother me. I'll be waiting on you. Alberta, listening to this trash, is going to mess around and get her car took. And see, there's other things. See, I'm a thinker. Not only am I a thinker, I know her situation. I know everything about you. I see your weak spots. And when I make that move, you're going to say, Taalik did this. You damn skippy. Because I tried to tell you something. You want to be with this woman or whatever and listen to all that foolishness. You just met this woman. She is not going to have your back. She is not going to come here to court with you. She's not going to do it. Because I will have a stalking order waiting for her. The same thing she did to me, I'm going to have waiting for her. I'm going to go down here to the police department and find and say, this big fat woman got a gun. I know for her to have a pistol, a gun, and she's coming here and she might try to shoot me. I'm trying to go to court. The state troopers will be waiting for you at the courthouse. Hey, what's up? I don't want to hurt Sister Nova. I don't want to cause her. She's poor. Let me tell y'all something. So look, Sister Nova has nothing. Sister Nova knows that I know she has nothing. If she mess around and get her car took, it's over. Because ain't nobody, the only one that ever gave her anything, really gave her anything, I show you the receipt, was me. Because I wanted to help her put her in a better place. She was grieving for her mother, and she was talking all that suicide stuff, and she was crying. I wanted to help her, and plus I liked her. I wanted to help her. And now she come around and stab me in my back. But I still not holding no grudges, and I still have empathy for her. I do not want her to hurt. But since you don't give a damn about me, I'm going to show you. And you want to believe these pieces of trash and think they're your friend. Okay. Let's see what your friends do. Your buddies. These are just some internet trash that you met online. You know me personally. You know where I live. You know me. You kissed me. You held me. You hugged me. I rub your feet. We went to the movies together. We ain't never had a bad time. But you're going to make me do this because you have an arrogant. I'm not scared of you. It's not about being scared. Absolutely. It's not about being scared. It's about being smart, because I'm not trying to do you no harm. Things happen. We go through our problem. You and I, we've been talking ever since 2018, and we've known each other since 2009 or whatever on the internet. We should be better than this. I never expected you to turn around and stab me in my back. This is a betrayal, no matter how you look at it. She has the link, and she can come here and talk with us if she wants to. She has my telephone number. I don't block you. And Karen is not blocked either. You tell her, let's talk like adults. We'll do it then. But what do you mean by talking like adults? Meaning I have to submit to what you view of as right. There's no compromise. Everything you say is that's how it goes. And then you talk about what Tasha Fierce did. Tasha Fierce apologized to you. Tasha Fierce apologized to this platform. And that's still not good enough for you. I apologize. Okay. But that's still not good enough for you. What you want us to do? We're not kissing your ass. I offered Karen an apology for something I didn't do, but I said, hey, I apologize. That's not good enough. You don't mean it. Take your happy ass on, get you a donut, and roll out. I'm not kissing your ass. I told you I wasn't talking about you. You believe it or you don't. That's your business. And one thing for sure, you damn sure can't prove I was talking to you. No evidence except I feel, I assume, I think. You do that about everything. I do not want to mess around because I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win. I take her to court for slander and defamation of character. I know I'm going to win. And she gave me all the evidence, all that I need. She's on the video calling me a nigger and hollering and screaming at me. What you think a judge gonna think? She's on the video hollering and screaming, calling me a nigger, giving out my personal information, and all that other, these allegations and accusations and the so-called evidence that this pig is bringing, that ain't no evidence. What I posted on my platform today, undeniable receipts. They're not presenting to us undeniable receipts. It's more, I believe, I assume. She show you a piece of paper. I filed a police report. Anybody can file a police report and tell a lie. What makes your police report valuable? Now let's go into depth about the police report. What evidence goes along with that police report? Is there telephone calls? No. Is there other people in the neighborhood that's a witness? No. Nothing except your accusations, which is a damn lie. And when she filed that, she didn't know I wasn't even in the city. I was in my truck going up and down I-95, 800 miles away from her. She's a liar. But Alberta, she's so caught up and emotional, and she's caught up in that mess, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose big. You don't have nothing as is. And the little you got gonna get really messed up. You're not gonna be working no part-time job. You're gonna really be taking your ass to work. This is gonna happen to you. No more part-time, nothing for you. You are going to go to work at a factory or whatever. all your being lazy on the government dime, and that's going to be over. And you're not even going to have a car because I'm going to take the car away from you. You know I know how to do it. You letting these people, Karen and this dingbat woman, feed all this poison in your mind against your brother that you know. You don't know these people. You know me. We watched TV together. We ate together. We held each other's hands while we was at the movie theater. And I didn't even reach out. When I first met her, she put her arms around me first before I could do her. And we went to Six Flags. And we hugged each other the whole time. Went to Six Flags. Don't let these people destroy our love. Whether we are dating or whether we're friends. Don't let these people destroy our love. It's not too late. But once the ball start rolling, it's got to roll. It's got to roll. These people are not your friend. They're using you, using your channel to get to me. Karen don't have a channel. This dingbat don't have a channel. They're using you to try to get to me, and they failing. I really don't even have to talk. They failing. My little video speaks for itself. But on that note, I want to talk about this big fat elephant whale, ugly ass woman. Woo! Hey, look. You know, I had to be in bad shape to live. You know, I had to be in bad shape to mess with this. Before I turn the questions to Brother Taalik, I want to say this. Brother Taalik, I think I have known him. He first reached out to me, I think in 2017, I think. Because it was way before the Mississippi campaign. Brother Taalik has proven himself to be my friend. And Brother Taalik is here. He would tell you, sometimes he catch me in some wacky ass moves, and sometimes I bring to him some crazy ass stuff. I could tell that I pissed Brother Taalik off, and he hang up. He said, well, basically, Brother Taalik will hang up, and it sounds like he's mumbling like, okay, I'll catch you on the flip side, Negro. When I come back, when your crazy ass will calm down. But that's how it goes. But he ain't never turned on me. No matter what wacky decisions I make, he stay with me, tried and true. He ain't never turned his back on me. No matter how crazy or whatever I say is wacky, he's my brother, always been there for me ever since 2017. And he's proven himself beyond a shadow of a doubt. This is one person I would really be shocked, stab me in the back. I would really be. I really would. But I want to give him his props tonight because he's the perfect example of being a friend. Because I'm not Mr. Goody Two Shoes all the time. I'm a grumpy ass old man, and I'll be having my mood swings or whatever. I might say something crazy. And he just deals with it. He just deals with it. But he knows my heart. I knows his heart. And I thought I knew Sister Nova's heart. I thought we was going to be a strong threesome. And she has allowed the demons, the real demons, to come in and spit their poison. So, yeah, tonight We're letting all the trolls talk. Tonight, I feel good. The trolls can talk. We can all have a good time. Return of the brother. Hey, what's up? Now, this is how fake Return of the Brother is. Return of the Brother told me that my videos don't look good enough. And I told him it looked fine enough to me. Google flagged my videos. It's good enough where Google can flag your videos. And he offered to buy me a computer. I have yet to see this computer to this day. But he's been trolling me ever since 2009. He don't like me, but he's always here. And he's here in the chat room right now. Where's my damn computer? See, they liars. Sister, y'all making Sister Noble become a deceiver and a liar. See, birds of a feather flock together. People who ain't real, they hang together. J.T. Riley said, there's only two people in this world, and there's no in between. Either you real or you fake. Y'all fake. Come on, Return of the Brother. Tell them when I'm going to get my computer. You're in the chat room. Tell them when I'm going to get my computer. Fake ass. Fraud. And he don't even know. He don't stand on nothing. I asked him, what are you? Are you Kemetic? Are you Pan-African? What the hell are you? He don't even know what the hell he is. I did not decline a damn thing. You decline. Fake ass. Cheap ass. I can buy my own computer. You probably on welfare too. All these suckers running around here don't have no damn jobs. As soon as somebody go live, everybody starts coming like, damn, somebody got a job? Everybody on government assistance? Y'all eating that damn plastic ass government cheese? I did not decline. Cash out me the money. I can get a good cheap computer for $300. Hey, what's up there? Oh, that's not the real Maurice Muhammad. That's not the real Maurice Muhammad. That's a troll. Cash out me $300. Return of the Brother. I can get a decent computer. When I told Alberta I would cash out her, she got more than $300. I got receipts. I don't sound nothing like no Tariq. Get the hell out of here. Fake ass. You are government assistance. These ladies are on government assistance. Tell them to show their receipt. What job do they work at? They don't work no job. That fat dingbat, she's getting money from her grandchildren, foster care her grandchildren. What job do Alberta work? Alberta said she only worked 2 days out of the week. You cannot take care of yourself on 2 days out the week unless you're making some damn good money. Unless you're making some good damn money. What job is Sister Karen? And all of them do what welfare recipients always do. They stay up all night and sleep all day. That's the pattern of welfare recipients. That's how they roll. I know. I was raised on welfare, but my mother didn't do that. When 10 o'clock, 10:30 came, she put us to bed. We all went to bed. But these welfare recipients, they stay up all night and go to sleep during the day. But they've been losing sleep trying to keep up with me and all these little videos that I put out. I've been messing with their sleep pattern. So when they finally go to sleep, they're going to be asleep for a long time because I am wearing that ass out. I am busted the move. Okay, so we're going to answer some questions that our brother Taalik really believed that I need to respond to. We're going to do that. And after we do that, we're going to call it a day.
Okay, brother. Thanks for allowing me on your platform.
Yeah, could you speak a little louder?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thanks for allowing me on this platform.
Yeah.
And before I go on with them questions, I just want to make an introductory, note that I am familiar with Aleeyah MuHAMmad, okay, aka Patricia Robinson. Okay, and I almost got lured to Toledo, Ohio, a few years ago. Matter of fact, right before I met you, and because I met her off of MuHAMmad's Triple 15 platform that he always has on Facebook.
Right.
And by way of her asking him for my number because I said something about Toledo, Ohio. I think I said something about I used to live in Toledo, Ohio, or something like that, which I did for a short time. And she, without him calling me, asking me for my permission, he gets on my number, okay? And so, she calls me, we talk and stuff, and we start a little dialogue. And next thing I know, at the same time, she's talking all this stuff like the stuff I heard last night in the video about her, making innuendos like she's some damn prophet or something,
right.
Stuff like that. So anyway, then she goes to slander MuHAMmad, and turning brother and other brothers against MuHAMmad, and trying to, shame his platform, you know what I'm saying? And all this kind of stuff because she was in a short relationship with him. And it didn't, you know what I'm saying, come out too well. You see what I'm saying? And she even tried to get other brothers and sisters involved, including her own children, to go to Cleveland, which I suppose they did, to track him and his other minister under him, Alonzo X, down in Cleveland, Ohio, so they couldn't assault them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, she claimed that she was trying to have a convention set up in Toledo, Ohio, at a hotel there, and that she needed brothers to send and sisters to send donations, right? So she had me send $20, which she got me for, and she had another brother named Reginald X who sent her $50, right? And she kept calling, just buzzing up my damn phone, pressing me about that $20, like, lady, you supposed to have a cleaning service business, and you pressing me for a funky ass $20. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, so anyway, make the long story short, she, the convention never came about, and she made excuses why it had to be canceled and all that.
Right.
And because, I'm on income, a monthly income, right?
Yeah.
And she tried to get lure me to Toledo. So, because I told her I wanted to find some houses when I got there, she talked about, well, you could come stay with me and this and that, right? So I'm like, okay. I'm thinking I'm going to just stay there a short time, but until I got my own place and stuff, but did whatever I had to do to get my own place, right? So, but at the same time, I'm thinking, oh man, she trying to take advantage of somebody. And as I was talking to other brothers, like Reginald X and stuff, and I started putting two and two together, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, she was talking, she even mentioned you, you know what I'm saying? And stuff. Yeah, and I'm piecing it. That's 5 pounds. You know, and so anyway, you know, I'm putting 2 and 2 together, piecing stuff together, and I'm saying, yeah, she trying to use me. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get me over there into Toledo, Ohio, which I didn't really want to go back to anyway. And so she could try to heal me up, try to, you know, get a family, and help her take advantage of me or whatever, because she figure I get a monthly check or I might be slow or some crap like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how people do.
Right.
You know, and so, yeah, you know, and plus, you know, I told us a couple of personal things about my past as far as, you know, what I've been through as far as drug addiction and stuff, you know, which I'm not ashamed about because that's just a part of me. You know, that's my past.
Yes.
It is what it is, you know. And I could care less what somebody think about it, right? But anyway, you know, she, you know what I'm saying, used that against me, telling other brothers who called back and told me what she said, you know. And she would even, you know, mention, bring up my personal business about my family because I told her, you know, this stuff about my family. Then she went all out of proportion with it, which was a lie. Which turned out to be a lie on certain things that I didn't even tell her. You know what I'm saying? I never even told her or even, you know, mentioned to her, you know. Talking about I messed over my family and that's why they don't want nothing to do with me. That's a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even know nothing about my family, never seen my family.
Right.
Really. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, as time went on, you know what I'm saying, I seen where the fakery was coming in at. And we talked one last time, and I told her I wasn't going to be able to do it while I was coming to Toledo. And that was the last time we talked. And I never said, she never called me, I never called her. We never said a word to each other since then, you know? Which is, you know, best for both sides.
I know that's right.
But, I mean, you know, she claimed she drove trucks for a while or whatever, you know what I'm saying, when she was young, I guess.
Yeah.
And, you know, so, I mean, it's like, she tried to, now the question is that she tried to use that by saying that the only reason you driving trucks because you basically, you know, want to follow her lead. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? And then she also, you know what I'm saying, said that, you know, that, it's a rumor about that you sexually assaulted your sister, older sister, and your family was mad about it and this and that. Now, expound on that situation.
What's that again now?
She was accusing you of allegedly sexually harming your older sister.
Well, people was in the chat. I mean, not in the chat room.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people in the live streams that night.
Right.
And what I said was, because I've never been alone with a child. We had this gathering, and my one of my nieces, for some reason, you know, she was a little girl, maybe about, I don't know how old she was. She was very small. And for some reason, she talked about, I touched her, right?
Right.
And I'm like, where is that coming from? I'm not even around children. I wasn't even around her. What's she talking about?
Okay.
I don't even have children around me. You never hear children. When I'm trying to make a video, you never hear children here. I'm not around children. I don't even like children like that no more.
Right.
When I was in my 20s, 30s, I used to love playing with children or whatever, but I'm a grumpy old man right now. Hell, I don't even want to be around some grown folks, let alone some children.
Right. Right.
And if I don't want to be around children, what the hell you think? I want to touch them for what?
Exactly.
I don't even want to be around children.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
And when that child did that, I told them I'm gonna have to stay. You know, I don't want that child around me because I can't. You know, I can't do that.
Was this not mind you? Was this child a relative of yours as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
We was at a my niece. We was at a family gathering.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like 10 of us in the room, and all of a sudden she just pointing at me, talking about I had touched her, and I'm like, where the hell is this coming from? You do know that children are influenced by TV.
Yeah.
Because she's almost a teenager now, and she want to be with me, but I told her, you know, I can't be with you by yourself. We always have to be around, you know, other people.
Right, and you know that happens. That happens a lot now.
Yes.
With children, because at this local rec center right here in the neighborhood I live in, you know, kids go there all the time, and when adults come up in there, you know what I'm saying? They make other adults as well feel uncomfortable because, you know, something might happen, or they might lie, or because they don't like something or whatever, they might lie and accuse you of something. So a lot of adults just don't go up in there while you got a bunch of kids in there. You know what I'm saying? And I even got to the point where I stopped going up in there. As well as because there's a lot of other extra activity going up in there, like drug dealing, you know, and different other stuff that be happening in that around in and out that rec center. You know what I'm saying? And you got a damn mini police station right next door to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know. But anyway, like I said, I could see that because a lot of times this is why people throughout the country get falsely accused. Now you do have a lot of child pedophiles, right? And child molesters, okay? Don't get me wrong, okay? A person who I once looked up to as a spiritual, holy divine leader, and Dr. Malachi Z. York was one. You know, and that's why he is what he is, and needs to stay where he at. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
However, I would say this though, that you know, it is a pattern going on around this country where children have the propensity of falsely accusing adults of touching them, or fucking with them, or trying to molest them or whatever, and when that's not the case. You know, it's because of other emotional things, like I said, because they don't like that adult for some reason, because that adult ain't giving them the attention they want, or like they should be looking for that attention from their own parents or whatever. You see what I'm saying? It's all kind of crazy stuff these days with these children. So, you know, that's why when I'm out and about and I see how these parents allow these children to roam around wild as they do, it's why stuff do eventually end up happening to them. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because these parents don't really got control of these kids like they should have. So I could see what you're saying, or how you were falsely accused.
Yeah.
And now my next question is, that she said that when your family, when y'all first met, when your family, what happened was you was getting ready to leave from your family, and she came to pick you up, and she said that your family told her, go on and take him on with you, meaning her. Could you expand on that?
Okay, I don't really understand the question. What?
The question is, she said that when your family was done with you, right? And she came to get you.
Okay, my family was done with me.
Right.
Okay.
And she came to pick you up because they was wondering why she was with you anyway. And another thing too, I even heard when she even said that y'all was in a hotel or something, and you and your family was arguing because you had introduced them to her and her family, and then next thing they know, you and them were arguing, and they were saying certain things, and they was looking at each other like, wow, what's going on, you know, saying that you're not the one that, you know, that Aaliyah Muhammad should be with, basically, and stuff like that, you know, that you need to watch them around your children. Tell them Aaliyah Muhammad, please. Yeah, this is what was brought up. So my question is, now I want you to respond directly to that, brother.
Well, you know that's a damn lie.
Right.
My family do not like her at all.
Right.
But see, they the ones that really put me in that position because, hell, because I was doing bad.
Right.
The main person I was depending on to help me out, you know, didn't want me in the house no more. Right. And nobody else wanted to take me in, you know, until I could get on my feet. Right. You know, so when I started dealing with her, I'm like, you know, what, you know, I don't have nothing to lose.
Right.
And when I first started talking to this wacko, I told her I have nothing. I told her that. I said I have nothing. I got a few credit cards that I'm living on, but I have nothing.
Right.
And she said, that's cool.
Yeah.
And when she came up here to feed, you know, when the reason why we was here is because I put our trip, everything that we was doing, I put it on my credit cards.
Right.
We was in a hotel. I put it on my credit card. The gas in the car, everything, I was putting it on my credit card. I had about $60,000 in credit.
Okay.
But it's not gonna last forever. So I'm trying to, you know, make it so, because I don't know how long I'll be in this position. I'm trying to, you know, make it last.
Right. Now, I want to point out something on that because she mentioned that you spent a few tens of thousands, you know what I'm saying, on her because you was just trying to buy her love, according to what she was saying. Okay. And also, she had mentioned something too that something about you and one of her daughters or something that you had that her daughter had got something happened to her daughter and she had to go to the hospital and you just left her dry and cleaned her account out. Now I want you to also respond to that along with the other questions. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, first of all, we got to slow it down. I think you gave me too much in one shot.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, answer the first question and then I'll bring that one back up. Okay,
what's the first question?
The first question was that she said that you had you spent like $30,000 because you was trying to buy her love.
Where the hell am I gonna get $30,000? I had $60,000 in credit, but a lot of that was already used, you know, being used up. Where the hell I'm getting? I never had no cash money like that. I had $5,000. I had $5,000 in the bank, and I think I had $1,000. I had a little safe that I used to have.
Right.
And I had an EBT card.
Right.
And her and her hungry ass children ate all my EBT money up.
Okay.
Because my EBT card, when I first met her, my EBT card had about $500, $600, almost $700 on it.
Okay.
Messing around with her, and the only thing they know how to do is sleep and eat. Okay. I did not have that kind of money to give her. You know, I put things for her on my credit card, a few things. You know, a few shoes for the children. We took ourselves out to eat. You know, little things like that. But I did not buy her. I didn't have it like that. Hell, if I had it going on like that, I wouldn't have had to gamble messing around with her fat ass.
Okay. Now, she said that you left one of her daughters dry. because something happened. I forget what she was saying about her daughter that got into an accident or something happened.
Yeah, her daughter.
Yeah.
That she basically ran out the house. This young lady, I think she was like 20, 21 years old.
Okay.
And that house is like a cult.
Right.
And she's the spiritual leader. She's the Jim Jones.
Okay. Okay.
The young girl wanted to live. She's old. She's grown now. She didn't want to be treated like a child no more.
Right.
And she was going to college.
Right.
Her mother didn't want her to go to college. Her mother wanted her to stay right there with her and be her slave.
Right.
She wanted to sit in her room with her fat ass in her room, and those children do all the cooking and bring her a plate upstairs. She never even leave her damn room. Like, damn, you lazy ass thing.
Okay.
When I was there, she wanted. She told me, I don't have to go nowhere. You know, the children. I don't need no children to do nothing. I can go downstairs. I can get my own food. I don't need no servants.
Right.
So this is what happened. The little girl, the young girl, trying to go to college.
Right.
Mind you, her mama is taking her money.
Right.
Because she's going to college, and she got a part-time job trying to go to college, and her mama is taking her money, the whole check.
Okay.
Okay. And then her mama would give her an allowance.
Right.
When she go to school. The girl didn't even have enough money to eat at lunch.
Okay.
She only gave her like $10 or something, $5 or $10. She told me.
What? Okay.
She didn't give her no money to eat.
Right. Wow.
Okay.
Like what $5 or $10 gonna simply do? Right?
Yeah, especially when you're going to college, those college cafeterias and stuff.
Right. Wow.
So the young girl, she planned her escape.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was sitting next to this fat ass hog, and she asked her what a check at. You supposed to got paid. And the young girl said it was a delay. She was lying to her. She said it was a delay. It was a delay in the payment. I won't get paid till tomorrow.
Right.
And her mama, her mama laying around like she the godfather of some damn body.
Right.
And she said, well, you make sure you bring me that check tomorrow.
Right.
And you know, she like, and she know if she don't, she gonna get her ass whooped.
Okay. Right.
The young girl told me later that this woman hit her with a golf club and bust her eardrum.
Damn. Okay.
Because she was a lifeguard, and she had to give up being a lifeguard because her busted ear. Her eardrum was bursted.
Okay.
So look, this is what happened.
So damn, she messed up a potential career.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And she don't want the girl to make friends. See, that's how it is in cults.
Right.
They keep you away from the outside.
Right.
Just like she was trying to come between me and my family.
Right.
She was telling me, I'm your family. You don't need them.
Right.
I'm looking at her, lady, you crazy. Me and my people, we have a fallout or whatever, but I'm not going to choose them over you.
Right.
So that young girl, the next day, she packed her stuff up and hit the road. She ran out the house, got in her car, and took off. And the snitches said, "Mama, she gone. She took off." She said, "What?" And this dingbat didn't even have no clothes. She threw on a little skimpy bathrobe and had me and her. We got in the car and we took off after that young girl.
Right.
I'm like, damn, this sounds like an episode of Roots.
Right.
Like, bam, Kunta Kinte. I'm actually rooting for the Kunta Kinte.
Right.
That young girl got in that car and took off and disappeared somewhere. And we were speeding, running lights and all kinds of stuff.
Oh man, damn.
That young girl was driving her butt off. Okay. Now the sad thing about it is she trusted her mother. because her mother pretend she wanted to work things out.
Right.
And we met the young girl at Wendy's.
Right.
Now okay, so we go into Wendy's and we talking to the young girl, and she's skinning and grinning in her face, pretending like you know, she's trying to work things out.
Right.
The other daughter got the extra set of keys to that car, got in the car and took off. Because she made her, when she bought the car, it was her money. It was her car. But her mother made her put the car in another daughter's name.
Okay.
And it was an extra set of keys.
Wow. Okay.
And while we was in the Wendy's, the daughter got into the car and took off.
Right.
And then when she saw that the car was, you know, that the other daughter had the car, then she started going off on the daughter.
Right.
You traitor B. You know, she uses, you know, those words.
Right.
You think you smarter than me, you B? Look at you now. And so the young girl came out, and she thought they was gonna give her, you know, the stuff in her car. They took some of the stuff and just threw it on the Wendy's parking lot.
Oh man.
And she grabbed the young girl and took her coat off. It was cold as hell in Toledo.
Oh yeah.
She grabbed that young girl, took her coat off, went in. She said, "What you got in your pocketbook?" Grabbed the young girl's pocketbook. If she had any money, she took it and threw everything in the pocketbook on the Wendy's parking lot.
Oh man.
Don't you ever think you smarter than me, you B.
Oh,
now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do? You don't play with Allah.
Oh man.
That's why Allah is punishing you right now.
What an example of an MGT.
Yeah. Now see, now what happened, brother? I should have done something to stop that.
Right.
I really should have. I felt so bad. You just don't know how. That was brother, to live. That was a horrible thing to witness.
Right.
And so we pulling off, and I'm looking behind that young girl crying, you know, and she picking up the, you know, the thing they don't throw. She don't have no coat. It's cold as hell.
Right.
I'm like, damn.
Wow.
But anyway, to skip a whole lot of things, after me and this dingbat got into it, see, the story is pretty long, but after me and the dingbat, we separated. I started to go my happy separate ways. I had that dingbat had stole like $300-400 out of my safe. I was outside shoveling in the snow.
Okay.
And I left my keys in the house while I was outside shoveling the snow. This damn thief went in my safe and stole about $400.
Right.
I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know she had stole my money. But anyway, I paid her back because I stole the only set of keys to her car when I left.
Right.
And I also stole her son. Her son was dead in a jar, cremation thing.
Right.
And I took that with me. And I started to throw his ashes in the toilet. I didn't have the heart. So when I got my truck driving job, I had a dead person on the truck with me. He was on the truck traveling the country with me. I didn't have the heart to throw his ashes because he don't have nothing to do with this. I didn't have the heart to throw his ashes down the toilet. But later on, I gave his ashes to his sisters that she hate. She got daughters in Cincinnati that she hate. I mean, really, really hate them, these daughters. And so I'm like, I give the ashes to those daughters because I know she never intend for them to have, because they ask why we can't share. That's our brother. How come we can't share the ash? I ain't sharing a damn thing with y'all. So now they got the ashes. But the young girl, I started to leave Toledo, but I didn't have the heart because I knew that young girl was out there and she was doing bad. I'm doing bad myself, mind you. But I got like $500, $400 in cash, and I still got a few $1,000s on my credit cards. I'm still doing better than her. And I memorized the young girl's telephone number. Aleeyah didn't know I memorized the number. I pretend like I wasn't interested. But I memorized that young girl's number and I called her. And matter of fact, look, before the young girl became a fugitive slave, she came to me and she told me, she said, you know this ain't gonna turn out good for you. She said, my mama do this stuff all the time.
Okay, right.
I'm like, whoa. She said, I'm just giving you the heads up. My mama do this stuff all. She called men on the internet and they come here and live with us and whatever. You know, the same old all the time.
Okay, like she made me do social media.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the young girl tried to warn me, and it came true.
Right.
So I reached out to the young girl, and I went home, and my relatives, they felt sorry for me because of what, you know, because they knew what I went through with this dingbat.
Right.
And nobody really gave me, you know, a permanent stay or nothing like that, but they gave me enough time so I can try to get on my feet.
Right.
And I called the young girl, and we started having a conversation. I talked to her, and she was telling me how much a struggle it is because, you know, her mama stole her car.
Right. Now, I don't mean to cut you off, brother.
Yeah.
I want you to continue answering that question, but I just want to say this one thing. But on that note,
yeah,
her daughter, I don't know if this is the same daughter or not, but it was another daughter, and it was a brother I used to talk to, and he sent me some information off, I think, Facebook, or it was some information off the internet, where her daughter, this when she was, I think she was supposed to be running, when she was running for city council in Toledo. Her daughter was making aware of the blueprint that she was on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get people heads up about voting this lady in as a city council member. Because of her being corrupt. And also, I heard that she had abused, I don't know if this is the same daughter or not, but she had abused one daughter of hers, you know, put her business all out in the internet.
Oh yeah, I remember. I know which one you're talking about. Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
She put her business all out in the internet.
Yeah.
And she was a drug addict and all this.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'm sitting
Yeah.
there listening and reading this stuff, and I'm like to myself, how in the hell can she be a so-called woman of God or MGT, Nation Islam Muslim, dealing in this type of fitna, you know, like they say in Arabic, which is basically for chaos or whatever, you know. But what is she doing this? I mean, you know,
she wanted to do.
She's not no example of the Muslim, and then before I let you go, she used to always tell me what Elijah Muhammad said that black people in America shouldn't marry Africans or other black people from outside the United States, even if they from the Caribbean. But I heard she married some dude from Nigeria down in Cincinnati. And then also too, she running for a government job.
Right.
Didn't Elijah Muhammad teach you not to work for the white man's government?
Right.
I mean, there you go. But anyway, I'm just, go ahead, man. Keep.
Yeah, she doing that. She doing that. she put her daughter's information out there on the internet to help her paint her as an unfit mother so she can take her children.
Right.
That's why she done it.
Wow.
And she got them. So yeah, me and the young girl, I was at home, and the young girl struggling, she catching the bus. Now, mind you, she don't have a coat. The young girl telling me she's standing at the bus stop for hours and hours trying to go to work, don't have a coat. You know Toledo get cold as hell.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I told her, well, she know my situation.
Right.
But I told her I would share with you.
Right.
I said, I don't have a lot, but I want you to go look at some cars, and I helped you put the money down so that you can get on the road. And she found, now see, the thing about it is, you know, a lot of women don't know nothing about cars and stuff like that, whatever.
Right.
And she messed around and got a lemon. You know, but before the car went out, I was driving trucks, and I used to go through Toledo, and I would stay with her, you know, when I come through town, and she'd come pick me up in the car that I helped her buy, and she took care of me, you know, on my days off.
This is her daughter.
This is her daughter, yeah.
Okay, because she making all these false claims too that you came between her and her daughter. But anyway, go ahead.
I can't come between something that was already going on since they was children.
Right.
Some of those children, I guess they can tolerate that stuff, but this one particular child and those other 3 daughters, they got sick of it.
Right.
And they was able to meet boyfriends, and those boyfriends helped them to get the hell out of that house.
Right.
And those boyfriends wasn't the most righteous in the world or whatever. They probably, you know, whatever. But they got out that house.
Right.
So I helped me and the young girl. Our relationship got stronger and stronger. And I'm supposed to be married to that dingbat. And I haven't seen the so-called marriage license or certificate. But whatever it is, it's not legal because you did not get it registered in a court of law.
Right.
So it's not legal anyway. It's only legal until you register it in a court of law, and it wasn't never registered.
Right, exactly.
So we never was married, and she know we wasn't married, but she just wanted to do that to justify the fact that she was a horny ass dingbat and wanted to get down, and so she can't say that she was committing fornication or adultery.
Right.
That's all. That was nothing but a show in front of those children.
Right. Now she claimed that you asked her to agree to have that you asked her to agree to have a non-sexual marriage.
What now? She said that I asked her to have a non-sexual marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
From the very beginning.
Right.
I asked her, what do you feel about a sexless marriage? And she told me she could do it. Liar, pants on fire.
Right.
You know, so look. See, this got so much to cover here because I haven't finished talking about the young girl.
Yeah, go ahead, keep running that.
Okay. So we supposed to be married, and as far as the young girl was concerned, and she was taught when I was there that I was supposed to be this husband, and I was the father.
Right.
And plus, her father is deceased, so I was her father. And she said, I always wanted a father. I never got to know my father.
Okay.
And we developed that relationship. I never saw her as some kind of sexual object.
Right. Okay.
I viewed her as my daughter.
Okay.
And I treated her like my daughter. And we introduced people that didn't know us. She said, this is my father. And this is my daughter. And I took care of her. Like I took care of Sister Noble. I took care of her. Actually, I was driving trucks. I was really making less money than I was when I met Sister Noble. But it didn't make no difference. I took care of that young girl. I fixed up her apartment, started buying furniture. She was sleeping on the floor, got her a bed to sleep in, you know. And then, okay, now the thing that messed up our whole relationship up, and something, you know, when your spider sense tingle, you need to listen to it.
Right.
We went looking for a car, and we didn't see nothing that was available that we wanted. That was in the price range that I was wanting to pay. She didn't like that, and I'm like, child, beggars can't be choosers. As long as that car get to point A to point B, that's all you.
Right.
That's all that's necessary.
Right.
I don't like that, man. I know how people feel with spoiled children because I felt like this was my child, and we finally picked a car, and she didn't like it, right? You know how children are. I said, this car we're going to get. You know how children okay.
Right.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to buy this car, right? But this SUV caught my eye. It was and I went back there. I said, let me take a look at this SUV. And the closer you got to this SUV, it looked brand new. The only thing about this SUV that was bad, it had some bad tires on it. The tires was messed up. And I asked the dealer, I said, can we listen to this run? I want to see, you know, let me check this out. When you open up the hood, the engine looked brand new. It smelled brand new. This car was decked out. It had everything, sunroof, electric, heated seats, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, man. And that young girl, she fell in love with that car instantly. I want that. I want that. I told the dealer, how come you didn't show us this SUV earlier? He said, because it was out of my price range. Because, you know, you looking at, you know, being financed, you looking at this vehicle costs about $8,000.
Okay.
And the other car I was listening to, it was only like $4,500 or something like that.
Okay.
So it was out of our price range. But that SUV was kicking. Everything about it was a car, a showroom model from a dealer.
Okay.
You know, they drove it, but not that much. It was a showroom type vehicle.
Okay.
And that young girl loved that car. We got that car, and that was the beginning of the end. You can't tell that young girl nothing. It wasn't a brand new car, but it looked brand new. She was proud of that car, waxing and cleaning. You know, showing off in front of her friends.
Okay.
One day, no, it was one night. I talked to her. To live. I talked to her for about 8 hours about our situation. And I told her, we're in a good place right now. And, you know, we need to get off our feet. We need to get some money in the bank. Because really, we was living from paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
And I told her we're in a good place right now. We got a decent vehicle. We got a nice apartment. I'm working. You're working. We need to get some money in the bank. So now this is what I really tried to drill in her head. And I told her, I'm not your father. And I'm not trying to, I have no intent to try to control you. I'm trying to give you some life lessons here. Okay. But I want to bring this home to her. I said, look, this vehicle that we got, that we paying more than what we budget for.
Yeah.
This vehicle is really, really important. You need this vehicle to go to work, to get our groceries, and do things that we need to get done. And if you decide to try to get back into school, we need this vehicle.
Right.
We need this vehicle. When I come back into town, you can come pick me up from the truck stop.
Okay.
If something happened to this vehicle outside of, rent or repair or whatever, blah, 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 we're going to be in bad shape. I don't mind you going out with your friends now and then, chill out. But you can't do a whole lot of that. We got to try to protect this vehicle. Okay, she says she understands, and what it was going in one ear and out the other.
Right.
Because I went on the road, and she was out there doing whatever.
Okay.
And I told her, don't stop all that speeding. She was getting speeding tickets and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, she was out there wild.
Okay.
And she was messing with her boyfriend. She had one of those, I love you, I don't love you, I love you, I don't love you type of relationships with him. So he graduated out of high school and went to college in Michigan, like 300 miles away from us.
Okay.
Now, she didn't really give a damn about him like that when he basically lived around the corner. But all of a sudden, she just got to have him, and she driving almost 600 miles round trip to go see this young man.
Right.
And I told this young man one time on the phone, I said, don't be encouraging her to drive by herself to come see you, man. You ain't that damn lonely. She's a girl. She's a woman. You don't want to put her in a position if the car breaks down or whatever. She's out in the middle of nowhere. But see, these men are so damn put. I heard him on the phone. Come see me. You don't love me no more.
Right.
He don't give a damn if she gets stranded out there in the middle of nowhere. So, let me get a drink. So, I'm in my truck. They say you need a talk show to live. So I'm laying in my truck like 2, 3 in the morning, and my telephone rang.
Right.
Now when your telephone ring 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, usually it's bad news.
Right.
So I'm half sleepy, and I answer the phone, and they asked me who I am. Do you know this young lady? I said, yeah. They said, are you her father?
Right.
I said, yes. They said, sir, I'm sad to inform you that your daughter had been in an accident tonight. I'm like, what? I said, how bad is it? They said they really don't know. It's real bad. She said that the car flipped about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, okay.
And she had to be airlifted to the trauma center.
Okay.
To live.
Yeah.
I cried.
Okay.
I'm about to shed tears right now just to think about it. I don't want to shed tears in front of all y'all. Y'all think I'm a little sissy. Right. I'm starting to tear up right now just thinking about that. Because that's my daughter.
Right.
Man, I cried. I was so, because I'm on the road. What the hell can I do? And another thing that I made very clear to her before she had this accident, they said, man up. They said, it's okay. I'm about to, my eyes is turning red. Just thinking about, because that was my, that's, you know, I consider her my daughter.
Right.
So, but before that accident, I made it very clear to her, if I'm making a verbal agreement with you. If you do what you need to do, I'm going to support you 1,000%. I'm going to get you into school. We're going to go on together and build a good life. But if you do something to mess up this agreement that I'm telling you that we got, I said there's no second chances. Because I'm telling you, because if you do something out of the norm, something that might have been prevented, we got to start all over from scratch.
Right.
And I'm not going to be a happy camper.
Right.
She said, I understand.
Okay. So you warned her.
I warned her.
All ahead of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm crying. And of course, I'm on the road. It's going to take a long time before they can get me home. And then, of course, as you know, I don't have a car. So when I get home, you know, so I finally had a chance to see her and whatever.
Right.
And I'm glad. That poor child, she was lucky to live. Yeah, she was lucky to live, and I'm happy that she lived. But what I was about to learn was going to change the whole dynamic of the situation, because you know I got to deal with the insurance company, and she wasn't on the insurance.
Okay.
And she knew she was. I mean, she's on the insurance, but she's not on the insurance.
Okay.
I mean, if something happened to the car, they're going to pay for it, but she's not on the insurance.
Right.
Because we couldn't afford it at the time.
Right.
And she was, you know, she's under 26.
Okay.
And that costs a whole lot of money. We couldn't afford it. Okay. So the insurance company and whatever, I'm getting the information to try to find out, you know, what we're going to do with this car. And I told the tow truck people to send me pictures of the car. And they did.
Okay.
And I said, where are you located? You know, so I can go. Then they talk about Michigan. I'm like, what? Michigan? I'm thinking that she had the accident in Ohio.
Okay.
And then I find out, I'm like, where did this accident happen? It happened 300 miles away, like 30 miles from that school where that boy went to.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. Yeah. That's why she was in a Michigan hospital instead of an Ohio hospital.
Okay.
Because the accident happened in Michigan.
Okay.
Brother Taalik, I did a flip-flop on her.
Right.
I got really, really angry. And then when I went home and looked around her room and stuff, now she was a virgin, but she ain't no virgin no more. She was buying condoms and pregnancy tests. Going to be with that boy. And I told her, going to get you some ding-a-ling, you risk losing everything that we had. I told that boy, when I'm in town or whatever, I will help her drive up there. Y'all can get a hotel room or whatever, and whatever, y'all can do y'all thing. I don't give a damn if y'all having sex. That ain't none of my business. But that's not good for her to drive by herself.
Right.
And she's doing it at night.
Oh, Yeah. Right.
And you know, you got deer and other animals that might jump in front of the car and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she claimed that's what happened. She claimed a deer jumped out in front of her.
Okay.
So to make a long story short, that's what caused our relationship to be destroyed. And then we'll put the icing on the cake is that when she couldn't get, when she couldn't get her way, I had paid for her sister to come, you know, to be company for her. I paid because these people don't have nothing. They all broke.
Okay.
I paid for her sister the bus ticket and whatever to come to go to Michigan and be with her. The hospital gives people, if you can get there, they got free rooms for relatives. Once you get there, that the relatives can stay once they, you know, relatives in the hospital.
Right.
She was mad because she wanted things her way when I told her and made it very clear what the deal was.
Right.
And so she threatened to tell her sister to throw all my stuff out of the apartment, you know, when I was on the road. I mean, just throw it out in the hallway. She threatened me. So, you know, I had to back off. You know how you have to do. Like if somebody got a gun on, you know how you got to be slick and smooth. So you can try to, you know.
De-escalate the situation.
Right.
Right.
So I backed off and start talking differently to her, calmed her down, make her think that, you know, I'm gonna submit, you know, to what she's talking about. And I waited one day to come back into town and didn't tell them. And that sister always, because you know they got visiting hours.
Right.
And that sister always go and visit her during those visiting hours. I made sure that sister was gone from the apartment, went in there. Now I'm Kuta Kinte. Run in there, grab my stuff, and got the hell out of Dodge.
Right.
She wanted me to keep paying for that apartment, and I'm not doing that. You messed up.
Right.
I can live in my truck. Yeah.
Right. Now my question is, was that the last was that the last of when you ever seen any of that family at that point?
Yeah. Okay. And she don't, that young girl don't have no money. Tell me I wiped her out. She don't have no money to wipe out. Okay. She had absolutely nothing.
Okay.
What the hell she got? She had just, see, everything was doing, that's why I was telling her how important it was to be careful with that car. Because I had started a new truck driving job, and she had started her new job. And we don't have no kind of money in the bank or nothing. And then she went and wrecked that car. That was the end of it.
Now, I got another question because this Aleeyah MuHAMmad person was saying that you claim that her other daughter, Karana, told you don't leave.
She did.
Okay. Well, I heard her when they had their live last night denying it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Karana, the one called Karana, is the #1 slave.
Okay.
Karana came to me and she said, do I want to leave? You know, do you really want to leave? Do you want to stay? And I said, yes, of course. Hell, it's cold. This woman wanted to throw me out. It was like 3 foot of snow, cold as hell in Toledo.
Okay.
I can't even, it's so much snow out there, I can't even shovel my car out of the snow. It was a lot of snow that year.
Okay.
So of course I want to stay. Who the hell want to go out in damn snow?
Right. Woo, boy, it's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Boy.
Who the hell want to go out in 4 foot of snow?
Right.
It's cold as hell in Toledo. Hell yeah, I want to stay. And see, the thing about it, that was her plan. That's how evil and nasty she was. She was gonna throw me out in the snow like that. But see, you have to learn how to think. In the Nation of Islam, they tell you to fast moving, quick thinking, all the way down to the modern time. So I know what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with this dingbat. I understand what I'm dealing with. So I devised a plan in my mind to buy me some time. And that's what, cause see, I know she greedy. And so so she came to me. And I told her, I said, we don't have to be, enemies or nothing like that. I think you're a cool person. I love the family. I'm lying my ass off, right? And I told her, I said, when I go to trucking, you know my family situation. I really don't have nowhere to go. I said, I've been living with y'all for the last few months, so I'm not a stranger. So I told her what we can do is I can bring you extra income if you let me rent out this room. And I'm not even here all the time. I only be here, like 3 days out of the month. And I give you, whatever you want, for this room. Which really is a good idea, but you're not dealing with your friend. You're dealing with an enemy. A nasty ass person.
Exactly. Right.
So the only thing I'm doing is buying time. I have no intent to rent a damn thing from this dingbat. Once I get the hell away from you, it's over. It's over.
Right. Now they ran that video for like 4 hours or so. And it's like, I feel like it's really needless to really cover everything else, because what you basically just said is what I had already knew all the time, right? Basically, as far as what type of character Aleeyah MuHAMmad is, and plus other people in the nation know about her too, as far as being, the privileged, corrupt type of character that she is, and that the reason why, she was so mad at Rebekkah because he wouldn't let her into her inner circle.
Right. That's right.
She couldn't get into his inner circle, and she basically admitted that to me. So you know what I'm saying? It was like, that's why she left the Africanized organization.
Yeah.
And also too, you know what I'm saying? It's like she talking all this stuff about black people need to come together.
She don't believe none of that.
No, she don't believe in none of that. And 95%, I'll say 99% of the time, her character is as far as what comes out of her mouth demonstrates.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she ain't never seen me face to face other than over the phone or picture me over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, she never seen me face to face or dealt with me face to face like she dealt with you face to face. Like she dealt with MuHAMmad face to face. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So for her to say, degrading things about me behind my back in private and stuff, and then you know what I'm saying, she probably could have put some false information out on me on the internet. Who knows? You know? Because she has that capability of being that trifling type of individual. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so she doesn't. That means that she don't fit nowhere into the category of being an MGT Muslim. And then she even told me that she had to check out on the other MGT Muslims. Wait a minute, hold up. You're supposed to be about black unity, black pride, and all this other crap. But you bragging about how you put another MGT in check. Like
Sure
you
did.
always say.
Yeah.
Like you always say, brother Taalik, why they always putting other black people in check? They ain't never put no cracker in check.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
I ain't never hear a talk like that. You
No.
know what I'm saying?
Scary
So
ass.
yeah, right. So so it's like, and she even praised Donald Trump and the article I read about her in the Toledo Blade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard she praised Donald Trump. You know, and I guess when he first became president. You know, like, but are you serious? And you trying to get all involved in these Caucasians politics, which your teachers teach against. You see what I'm saying? That you claim to follow. You see? So my thing is that this is the reason why, like I told you from the beginning, even when I met you, that this one I don't have too much patience with niggified type stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have patience to even be working with other soul black people like that. You see what I'm saying? Because that is a prime example. That is one very prime example of why I feel the way I feel and why I stand on my square like I do when it comes to not really want to have nothing to do with soul black people like that. Because that's the type of stuff I'm talking about, the degenerate, the non-consistent type of stuff I'm talking about. You know, the hypocrisy. You see what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, you talk about these so-called Negroes off the streets, you ain't no different than them.
That's right.
Like you say, your teachers tell you not to carry a gun, but you got a gun in your house.
Sure do.
They threaten that you will put it on anybody.
Right.
You feel necessary to put it on. So what kind of real Nation Islam Muslim are you? You know? I mean, you know, and like most of the rest of them that's hypocrites, they gonna be living savage and stuff and slimy and doing all kind of slimy type stuff. They need to leave Elijah Muhammad's name and his teachings out their mouth, period.
For real.
Especially when they get on this social media talking and telling lies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why the so-called Negro in the streets throughout the country don't even respect the black Muslims in this country or the Nation Islam like they used to. Because they see the hypocrisy. You know, that's why they don't even want nothing to do with that kind of stuff, period, because they see the hypocrisy going on. You know? And so, you know, you're not really bringing nothing tangible to the table to suggest that black people should come together and unite. Because you live like a savage ass Negro. You know? But my thing is that when she gets on here and make all these accusations against you, you see what I'm saying, and stuff, and try to influence Sister Noble, and Sister Noble heavily buying into this.
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to her like you said. She don't even know this lady.
Nope.
We've had dealings with her.
Yeah.
Whether it was by phone or face to face. We've had dealings with her. You see what I'm saying? And I'm glad I never got a chance to meet her face to face, because I probably would have called another case.
I know that's right.
In the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not finna play no game. You finna get me over to Toledo?
Yeah.
Nah. You got effed up. And all I'd have had to do was go north of there, 50 miles to Detroit, right across the line. You see what I'm saying?
Them crackers is racist. Them cops in Toledo is racist as hell.
Yeah. I don't play no games like that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I mean, you know, and I mean, I'm just saying, you know, and then she's saying all this crazy stuff about talking about some guy she presently got a relationship with now that she lucky he don't kill you. Why is she saying shit? Why is she crazy stuff like that over social media?
Right.
Because if something do happen to you, she gonna be the first person to finger point at.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why she was blowing crazy stuff like that out of her mouth?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, see, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. You know, and this is what almost made me completely just give up on, you know, but basically made me say the hell with soul black people after even dealing with her, because I was basically processing my way out of the black conscious community anyway by that point, because I had enough of the BS. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm saying this, and then, you know, I can't even trust us to keep whatever we talking about between each other. She running her mouth to other people about what I done told her.
Right.
What kind of, you know? But you want somebody to have that same mutual respect for you, but you can't have that same mutual respect for them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you feel that way, why don't you just leave that individual alone, period? You see what I'm saying? See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I can't get mad at other soul people that don't want nothing to do with other people talking about liberation. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I hate to say it that way, but that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these so-called people, fake ass, liberation people talking this unity, black pride stuff, are the same ones that'll mess you over quick. And matter of fact, they'll even stab you in the back quicker than the average person off the streets.
Sure will.
So, you know, I mean, it's just crazy, but I rest my mic. I'm gonna let you talk a little bit more. Let me hold up for a second. I got to do something.
Okay.
But do your busy.
Okay. Let's talk. Hey, let's talk about sex, baby. How about you and me? Let's talk about sex, baby. Oh, let's talk about this sex thing, y'all. Woo! Join the conversation. I got a little time. You want to join the conversation? Get in the ring with the best. You want to get in the ring with the best? Hit the StreamYard. Come on in here. Do your thizzy. Do your thizzy. Hey, look how the trolls. What happened to the trolls? I said no blocking of nobody. Where the trolls at? They disappeared. Except that Return of the Brother troll. Where are the trolls at? Come on, troll us. Get in there. Come on. Come on, get in that chat room. Come on, do that. Let's talk about sex, y'all. Let's talk about sex with a moose. Let's talk about sex with a moose. Now, when I first met this dingbat, when we was talking, well, here go a troll. Look, as soon as I said it, a troll popped up. That's amazing. How is that possible? I just said, where the trolls at? You know, where the faceless avatar folks at, the fake accounts. And here we go. Well, what's up, food stamp? That's incredible, ain't it? Oh, wow. Let's talk about now, I will admit. Now, remember, I know this dingbat is ugly as hell for real now, but she looked a little better, you know, a few years back. I mean, she tore up from the floor up right now, but she looked a little decent back in the day, you know, a few years ago. But even so, as we was talking, I was talking to this woman. I said, and Brother Taalik said that she said, I asked her, can you handle a sexless marriage, a relationship? Now, if I was talking to Terry, I would not say that. I would not say that. But with her, I said it because I already knew it wasn't going down. It wasn't going down because, see, for a lot of y'all brothers, some of y'all brothers are just some hoes, right? Y'all don't care. Crack the leg open and y'all go pop, 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 pop. You don't care about stuff like that. You don't have to be in love. You just want some booty, you know, and pop, 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 pop. Well, I'm not like that. I'm very choosy, and I'm just not like that. Never have been. It ain't that serious for me. Okay, so I'm talking to this woman, and I like her to a certain point, but physically, I'm not trying to be nasty. Talking to the brothers, I'm not trying to be nasty. But a woman has to excite your libido. The woman has to make your penis get excited. I'm not talking nasty, right? I'm not talking nothing filthy. I mean, that's just life. I can look at Terry, and this is just a picture, and just by looking at the picture, you know, you'll have a response. Settle down, that's just a picture. You know you're too little to be acting like that. Stop that. You know they say you little. Can y'all excuse me? I'm having a problem. I should have looked at the Terry picture. Will you get yourself down? You only that little. Huh. Some things you can't control. So I knew that it wasn't going to go down really with this woman because I saw pictures of her and she looked like a whale. And when I met her, I just went, this woman, I asked her, well, she lied to me. She lied to me about her age. She's like 11, 12 years older than me. She lied to me about her family. She said that she's the only child. She's the only child out of 8 or 7 children. She's not an only child. And she don't want me to know what her weight is. Just a liar, just false. Everything about her is false. But, you know, I liked her. I'm in a bad situation. What I got to lose? So I went for the old okie doke. I was in a real bad, yeah, she almost 70 now. Yeah. She's in there. She probably getting a real Social Security check by now. Disability, whatever the hell it is. You know, so she bigger than Big Shirley. I don't know. Maybe they're about the same. You mean Big Shirley from the Martin Show? They never really showed. I don't know. I think they're about the same. She might be bigger than Big Shirley. Because this woman she got to weigh about 300. She's over 300 pounds. She wouldn't get on the scale because I think the average scale only go up to about 300 or whatever. She probably got to get it on one of those truck stop scales type of thing. Anyway, I met her in person, and I'm like, and then you try to hug her. You know, I can hug Terry. Come here, Terry. You know, Terry's little. Terry's a little woman. Terry Ellis come about right here to me, and she's real small right here. Ooh, excuse me, I gotta fantasize, y'all. I gotta fantasize. Ooh, Terry. Woo. You know, but with her, you got okay. But with this woman, you got look. My whole arms go outside of the picture. What the hell? Hey, and you know it. And you know it, Sister Nova. Hey, you know it. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Look. Now, we're supposed to have a sexless marriage, right? I'm just going to go ahead and get into the story. Okay, so I'm laying there, and we're supposed to have a sexless marriage, and she started bothering me. You know, trying to feel on me, want to kiss and all like that. I didn't even want to kiss the woman because she just looked bad to me. I didn't even want to kiss her. I didn't hold hands with her. I didn't really touch her like that. You know, I want a sexless, touchless relationship. Okay. She said, I got to get comfortable. And I'm in my pajamas, right? So she want to get comfortable. And she taking off all her clothes and turning off the lights. I'm like, okay, what's up with this? You know? And before she turned out the lights, what I had to see was not good. What I had to see was not good. This woman got all kinds of lumps and bumps in her neck. She got all kinds of lumps and bumps in her arms. She got all kinds of tire marks and skid marks all down her legs. She got 3 or 4 stomachs. I'm like, oh, good Lord. You have to do a Chris Rock. Good Lord. That's a lot of fat. She got so much fats and bulges and places. She got cities on her body. I'm like, oh, goodness gracious. Her body looked terrible. Tell her to put on a bikini. Tell her to take a picture and put on a bikini. I'm not lying. She's disgusting. Disgusting. I don't have no libido at all. I'm like, yeah. And then she bouncing around, turning around, telling her she got a lot of ass. She got a big part on her back that looks sort of sexy, but as you go down the ass, it disappeared into nothing. I'm like, looking at her naked make you want to vomit like they do on the Family Guy show. I'm looking at her body. I'm like, oh, disgusting. Disgusting. And so I'm in my pajamas. Now, mind you, this woman weighed 300 pounds. And she steady messing with me or whatever. And she trying to feel on my penis and she pulling down my pajamas. And she already naked. And she told me, let's cuddle. She said, let's cuddle naked. And I'm like, I don't know if that's going to be a good, come on. But you scared? I'm like, I'm not scared of nothing. But I don't think that's a good idea for me. And so we cuddling naked. Next thing I know, she told me, I got to have me some ding-a-ling. I'm going to get that ding-a-ling. And she jumped on top of me. And boy, it was a terrible thing. It was a terrible thing. And she got the, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say too, when she was asking me and this other brother I was telling you about for donations to go toward the convention, she would always talk about this older sister that was supposed to be in the MGT way back, I guess, in the 50s or 60s under Elijah Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
And this sister, she used to always call her, and she always, constantly talk about how that sister sent her donation after donation. And I'm like to myself, and me and another brother even came to the conclusion, damn, now here she go using the elderly woman. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be her sister. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, what kind of crap is that? But go ahead, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I just wanted to bring that up,
It's a terrible thing. She's just a scam artist.
Yeah, it's so hypocritical.
And she's a scam artist, because all those things that you talk about, how she talk about family members tell her this, and she have these conventions. She did the same thing with me. Yeah. You know, wanted to have this convention, and she telling people my family members told her this, and my people don't give a damn about her. Right. They never liked her. They told me, Snoopy, come home. We'll find a place for you.
I hope some of the same people that was in the chat under that video last night is up under the chat of this live video hearing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they can have a chance, like you say, to hit both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. But this thing, I did not have no intent to have no sex with her. And she just took me. She just grabbed my penis and started messing with me until, you know, made me do what men do, right? And then imagine this 300 pounds getting on top of you. I'm like, ow, ow. She just bouncing around and, well, I'm getting this ding-a-ling. I'm getting this. I'm going, I'm like, what the hell? Terrible thing.
Why she steadily swallowing you up.
Yeah, right. Talk about you got a little dingling. Whatever the dingling was, your happy ass wanted to get it. Bad. Right. And she said, after all these years, you know, hey, look, my dingling was like, what the hell? What the hell is trying to push? What the hell is this heavy ass object on top of me? This woman weighed 300 damn pounds. Hell, I probably only weighed 170 at the time, I guess. I think 160. She said, I'm getting that ding-a-ling. I said, what about the sexless marriage? What about...
Lord have mercy.
And then she told me I want to suck it too. But she want me to lick her too. I said, that ain't happening. I would have been ready to leave then. That ain't happening. That is not happening. Now, if you want to do that, be my guest. You done already raped me. Because that's what it was.
Right.
That's what it was, a rape. See?
Say, but you ain't gonna play the dirty dozen, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Now see, that was a rape, because a rape is something that really that somebody is taking you. I'm not really giving you permission. Because she know I really don't want her like that. We're supposed to have a sexless marriage. But she took advantage of me because of my, you know, I was in my situation. I'm like, oh, well, I guess this the price I got to pay. You understand?
Right.
And she thought that I was into her. I never was into you. You look disgusting. Her body reminds you of them old boat knots. You ever seen them on the ship? Right. Them old boat knots. That's how her whole body looked. It looked disgusting. I don't know if you saw my video. I forgot which video it is, but it's a picture of her in some jeans, and she's sitting at a picnic table. Can you imagine that look, being naked? Like, And when you get in the car, she take up this whole side. I'm like, God dang. And she eat like she never had food before.
Right.
Be smacking and licking your fingers and all that.
She talked this one meal crap.
Oh, this woman ain't no one meal in 50 damn years. She ain't no one meal since one meal had her happy ass.
She had the audacity to be capping on ThÄ wife, Sister Khadijah. Like she don't eat one meal a day here and there. She look much more bigger than she do.
Hell yeah. 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 They told in the comments, they said, brother, don't eat that fish sandwich. You know, she wanted me to lick that cootie cat, Ain't gonna be no putty tat licking from he. I'm ready to leave. I don't give a damn how cold it is outside. I'm getting ready to split. So she said, since I won't lick her putty tat, she won't suck my ding-a-ling. I'm like, that's fine with me, lady.
Right.
And then she talk about, okay, she talk about I got a little ding-a-ling. That little ding-a-ling put her ass to sleep.
Right.
She got that little ding-a-ling, and she start vibrating and shaking. Oh, y'all know how some of these women be getting. She's shaking and shivering, and I'm like, damn. Did the cold wind come in? No, you got me like this. Oh, that ding-a-ling was good. Oh, this ding-a-ling was good. That ding-a-ling was short and sweet. Oh yeah, that ding-a-ling was short. Oh my goodness. And she just holding to herself. She going, oh. I'm looking at her like, damn. Make me feel like a bad boy. I need to do this more often.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking. See, you expect the average incompetent Negro.
Yeah.
To certain stuff I think mouth like that, but they upright, so-called conscious MGT Muslim. You shouldn't expect them, especially to come out on social media.
Yeah.
Saying that.
Yeah.
Now, whatever they do in private, behind closed doors is one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but to be even coming out on social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
Like, what MGT Muslim do that?
None that I know of.
What real FOI Muslim do that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Wow, that's just crazy. That's just crazy.
I mean, I didn't really have no, I'm looking at this woman and she's shaking and vibrating. And she come on social media talking about, you can't do this. Well, you sure in hell enjoyed whatever it was. You enjoyed the hell out of it.
You know, you just made me think about something, man. And there's no disrespect to this Muslim brother, because I don't know him. But I do remember seeing a video with Tupac. I think this right after Tupac had got shot in New York, right? A few months, right a couple of years later before he got killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over that East-West Coast rap beef he was having with P. Diddy and Biggie Smalls, right?
Yeah.
And it was an FOI. FOI was in New York, I think, was doing security for him. You know, and speaking his mind, you know how outspoken brother Tupac Shakur was.
Yeah.
Even when he wasn't behind that mic, you know. But anyway, he was speaking, you know, behind the rostrum, you know, and he was expressing himself, and he was using, of course, vulgar language because that's who he was.
Right.
That's how he talked. So one of the Muslim brothers one of them FOIs standing behind while he was guarding, go tell him, watch how he talk. He straight up checked. Wait, no, what you talking to? I say what I want to say. I talk how I want to talk.
Right.
Don't tell me how to talk. He just straight checked out on it, you know. Back then, I was like, I was just trying to, you know, but then now, when I look back and see that and think about that, I say, you know, Tupac was within all his rights to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
The way he felt. Because who is you? You just here to guard me. You
right.
ain't got nothing to do with this function. Plus, y'all niggas getting paid anyway.
I know that's right.
At least the head people over them getting paid to guard them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Nation of Islam ain't doing that for nothing.
Absolutely.
Like they try to make a lot of people think or believe, you know, they ain't doing that type of stuff for nothing in the community. Yeah, but especially if it's a celebrity like Tupac, they know they gonna get a benefit monetary behind guard them. You know, like, you told straight up told check that brother. Like, Negro, you don't tell me how to talk.
Right, absolutely.
And this is the thing. They want to tell you how to be civil, especially in public, and talk civil, but they do the same thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They call Malcolm X all kind of niggas. I'm sure they call Clarence 13X all kind of niggas.
Uh-huh.
Because they stop agreeing with their theology. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another thing about that ding, but I had to check her on that. Because she called her children niggas, you know, little niggas.
Right.
And then she gonna call me a nigga. I said, wait, don't call me no nigga. I call my children nigga. I said, I'm not your children. I said, that's not even, Muslims don't even talk that way. Oh, you live in the old days. No, I live in what the teaching's supposed to be, and that's old or new. That's not the teaching. Muslims don't talk like that.
Right, exactly.
The cracker is the one that called us nigger for hundreds of years. Why you gonna turn around and do the same damn thing?
Right, exactly. Right.
Barry White says Biden should cut off government assistance. You know something? If they mess around and cut off government assistance, all hell gonna break loose. Because people gonna be starving like a mug and suffering like hell. And see, Elijah Muhammad and all these teachers always warn us. Elijah Muhammad taught one day welfare will be farewell. It's gonna be gone and ain't coming back. We actually are lucky in this country to have a welfare government assistance in this country, because many nations don't have government assistance.
So no, especially not even over in Africa.
No, you gotta work. You got to work. And that's what I was trying to do with Sister Noah, because I care about her. I wanted to put her in a place so she can take care of herself. And I told her, with or without me, I want you to have good credit. I want you to have a nice bank account, you know, so that you're able to take care of yourself. So nobody can control you. You just give people money for control. No, I'm giving you money. I'm trying to put you in a position so that you don't have to worry about being under somebody's control because of money. That's what I'm trying to do for her. I gave her enough support that she should be doing very well. She's the one that decided to sit on her ass and do nothing and play games. And she's still playing games. Going on the internet talking about, I only work 2 days out of the week. And everybody know that you can't pay rent. Working 2 days. You got to be getting something else. So that means you're getting some kind of government assistance. And I know she's on Section 8. And I'm not going to put her business out there. I know how much her rent is. I'm not going to put her business in the street like she's been doing mine. I can't do that anyway because it looks like I'm going to have to take her to court. And you're going, if you let these people talk you into messing with the court system, you're going to lose. You're going to pay money because you got to come here. That means you got to ride the bus, get on a plane. You're going to have to come here and you got to go back. That's going to be the average bus ticket from Atlanta to here, I would say between $250 and $300. And while you're here, you're going to have to get a hotel room or something. Unless you're going to suffer and you're going to have to get a cab because you don't have a car unless you want to try to drive your car here. So you're going to go, you're willing to go through all that drama, listening to these bastards, and they're not going to help you. I want that Aleeyah piece of trash to come here. I would do to her like she done to me, file a stalking charge, and when her ass show up at court, they would be there to arrest her. You hear me, you big fat pig? And you did rape me. because I did not want you. And you said out of your own mouth, we're supposed to have a sexless marriage. You took advantage of my situation. If I didn't give in to you, you probably would have threw me out the house. That's domestic abuse. You fat ass hog. Like I say, if it wasn't for Brother Taalik wanting to clear some things up tonight, I wouldn't even waste my time responding because my little tiny video whooped the hell out of their ass all day long. Because I'm bringing y'all some undeniable receipts. I'm trying to get you to think. And so when I was looking at the last video that they were making tonight, a whole lot of thumbs down.
Oh, wait a minute. They made another video tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, they made a video tonight. A lot. I think it started like 6:30 or something like that.
Okay.
And she's still listening to this pig. That woman is not going to. That woman would be a fool, knowing you're not under the protection of Toledo or Michigan here. When you come here, you're on my territory. I know how things work here, lady. I want you and your children, because I don't mind putting you and your children in jail. You come here with Sister Nova, and you going to jail. Because the same thing you did to me, I will be waiting when you get here. And I know when you're going to get here because you'll be trying to call yourself come to court. And the police will be waiting on you on a stalking charge. Because I'm going to file stalking against your happy ass.
Excuse me, brother. I mean, because
Yeah.
the dude that she say that her guy that she's supposed to be with now,
Mm-hmm.
and let her know if he bring his happy ass along with her, he gonna get the same with her.
That's right. That's right. It don't make no difference who she bring with her. Because I'm gonna be backed up by the state police.
Right.
That's who's gonna be backing me up. The state police. You bring your fat Kentucky Fried Chicken, Wendy's hamburger eating ass here, and you're gonna get what's coming to you. She's not going to come. I know this. Sister Noah, you need to know this. You don't know that woman. She's not going to come. It's all talk. See, here goes somebody right here. Hey, how you doing there, Razzie? Razzie is bringing us a report. Razzie says, yes, there were many thumbs down. She is not as squeaky clean as she says. See? See?
Well, that go off on the confirmation.
Yeah. Because, you know, you're always going to have a bunch of people who are just stupid. But everybody's not like that. Some people analyze. Some people actually, let me listen to this, let me listen to that, and let me try to figure this out. And all the videos that I put up today, people start making, bringing up their own conclusions, and I'm telling you, my subscriptions rose by 11 subscribers. I lost one from Operation Exodus, Mississippi, but I got 11 for this channel, and I got 10 from the other channels that ain't nothing even happening on. Ain't nothing even happening on the other channel, and they getting subscribers because of what's happening here. I want to say this as we get out of here to Sister Noble. I don't hold grudges. I'm not angry and upset. I'm not going to let nobody charge me with something I didn't do. I don't care what you think, and I assume you believe I'm not stupid. All that doesn't mean anything, because when the bottom line is, like Denzel Washington said, it's not about what you believe, it's about what you can prove. But I'm telling you, I was not talking about you or her. If you choose to believe otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. And I apologize, and Sister Tasha Fierce, we apologize to you. Nobody is out to hurt you. But you jumped the gun. You can show the court no videos that I talk about you trying to slander you or whatever. But you got that woman, yourself, and that Karen chick. Y'all give me all the evidence and fire that I need. I'm gonna win. As soon as that judge see you calling me a nigger, it's on and popping. That tells the judge what your character is right there. And these other people. They don't have undeniable evidence. You are accepting the evidence or whatever the hell that dingbat is talking about because you mad and angry. That's questionable stuff. Her police report, anybody can make one. What evidence support the police report? Anybody can make a police report. It don't mean what's the witnesses? What witness is on the police report? Do you have text messages? She don't offer nothing except I filed you filed a false police report to try to get me in trouble. That's what your fat ass rapist domestic abuse violence ass did. That's what you done. And it didn't work because I'm 800 miles away. Nobody bothering you. I want nothing to do with you. But I'm going to let the people know how trifling and nasty your government assisted welfare having taken advantage of your grandchildren as is. You're a pathetic piece of loser trash. Ask them, are you on government assistance or not? Where you work at? How you surviving? Where you making your money? They all got an EBT card. They all getting government assistance. Because you became a loser in life. I was locked up for 10 years. And you're not doing better than me. You was free. During the time I was locked up, what was you doing with your life? When I was locked up 10 years, I couldn't do nothing. What was you doing with your life? Nothing. Screwing around. That's why you don't have nothing. Trying to avoid work because you think somebody owe you something. Nobody owe you a damn thing. Sister Nova was in a bad place. I'm making decent money. The little money I gave her don't mean nothing to me. She was in a bad place. I thought she wanted to be something in life. She's allowed herself to become a bum. And talk about writing another book. You better keep that money in your pocket. You ain't make no money off the book you already printed. And you gonna do another book? And I tell you this. You spend that money to publish another book, I guarantee you, your car gonna break down. You're gonna wish you had that money. You don't have no money in the bank account. You have nothing to fall on. And you did that to yourself. I'm your brother, and I was your man. I put new tires on your car because you was my woman, and I did not want my woman driving unsafely on some bad tires. That's why, because you was my woman. And I asked you to marry me, not because I really wanted to get married. I asked you to marry me because I thought if we got married and took you out of that environment that you said was so bad, give you a new way of life, give you a whole new start over. But no, you'd rather sit there in Atlanta, complain, I got to get out of Atlanta. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to live and die in Atlanta because you're scared of life. Brother Taalik has traveled all this country, walking, homeless. I admire that kind of, that ain't something, I mean, woo. And Brother Taalik been all over this country. Canada too. Sometimes you got to gamble on life. Sometimes you got to trust people. Oh, you just want me to go live with you so you can control me. I'm trying to set you up. I'm trying to put you in a place. If you feel that way, I want to try to get you in a place so that you can get your own house or apartment as soon as possible. I don't want to control you. I want you to do better in life. Your mother is gone now. And your sister supports you up to a certain point. But you basically have to live on yourself. Depend on yourself. And that's what I want to do for you. Give you a life so that you can take care of yourself decently. If you came where I live, it might be paralegal jobs open so you can be happy doing the job that you was trained to do. You holding yourself back. And you allowing these people to gonna put you in a place gonna be really, really worse. And you're gonna suffer in a way that you never suffered before. But sometimes we gotta get our ass whooped, unfortunately. I mean, for real, sometimes we gotta get our ass whooped. Like my mother told me, a hard head make a soft ass.
Sure it does.
You know, all that huffing and puffing that you're doing, and you're screaming and hollering at the camera. And you're going to look like a crazy woman when you're doing that homeless on the street.
And I just want to chime in. Atlanta ain't no place. I mean, Atlanta, brother, I know it was fucked up when I was there back in the 90s. Even being homeless on the street, so I definitely know it's 4 times or 10 times worse than now.
Yeah. Atlanta is not a place to be homeless. You're gonna put yourself in a position. You're gonna put yourself in a position where you're gonna get so desperate. You might have to sell some booty. You talk about it, but when you get hungry and down and out, you think everybody on the street wanted to sell some booty? They got to survive. Starving does not feel good. And then
I think Atlanta got one of the biggest prostitution rings in the country.
Yeah, you'll mess around and be part of that sex trafficking ring. And all these people you think is on your side, they using you to get to me. Karen does not have a YouTube channel. That dingbat has no pull on social media. They using you to try to get to me, and they still fail. I'm still on and popping. I'm still MC Hammer. You can't touch this. Doom, 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 doom. You can't touch this. Doom, doom. The reason why you can't touch this is because, see, they want to argue in a certain manner, but I won't argue with them like that. I make unorthodox videos, make comedy videos, and I'm creative in my thing. And y'all not creative, you have no vision. And this is the thing, and I'm going to say this, we're going to get out of here. I want to talk to my audience tonight. They are jealous of us, this Reality's temple, because we're not pro-black. We don't talk all that God stuff. We keep it for real, real. They jealous of us because we are real. We keep it on the real side. And we accomplish things, and we don't need God because I am God. I don't need to pray to God because I'm God. Whatever you can do, you punk ass piece of trash, with God, I can do it without God. They don't like that. They want us to be zombies like them. We are original here. We are brand new. We are unique. We were once of the dead. Now something has gave our soul back to us. And now we're alive. And these dead people, these zombies, are jealous because they wish they was alive. The only thing they do is talk about being alive. The church of the living God. No, we are the living God. I don't have to go to church to be a part of it. And so they're jealous. They're jealous that this house of reality will be given a preacher, a teacher, somebody that's articulate, somebody that's charismatic, just as good as any other pastor or preacher. The Christian got good ministers and the Nation of Islam and whoever, but reality got one too, damn it. And reality got one of the best. I've been around the best. I am the best. And my influences is the best. Dr. King, Malcolm X, and even the Minister Farrakhan and Dr. Khalid. So reality got a good preacher just like you have. But we keeping it real. We keeping it 100. We're not going into spooky land. And we're not going to let you bully us. I don't care. We don't care how much you laugh and giggle. Now, this is the thing also. They attack me as a person, but they want to attack the ministry, the message, the advice and the suggestions. You don't like the Mississippi campaign? Come on and challenge me. Challenge us. You want to bring your God and you think your God is more powerful than us? Bring him here. I'm going to kick your God in the ass. That's what we're going to do. Kick your spirits and your demons in the ass. Matter of fact, the last live stream, I asked God and these demons and these spooks, come on, do something. You sewer rat, you piece of garbage. God ain't showed up. No demons, no aliens, no spaceships. None of them showed up. And I'm asking them to come tonight. Now, see, I was in the dark on the last live stream. So you can see me. So when the God or the demon or whatever it is come, y'all will see the God or the demon kick my ass live. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Bring your God ass here. Bring your spooky ass here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Ain't none of them showed up yet. I don't worry about none of them. Sister Noah is caught up in all that spooky stuff again. And all these spooky ass people is around her, feeding the spookiness. Sister Noble, you was at your strongest when you are with us and you know and you knew that what we bring here is the reality, it's the truth. You know it. You felt confident and strong, and you should. Let me put some of these comments. I done got back, lost track of my comments here. I want to put up some comments here. Ooh, I lost. There's a lot of comments I done missed. Let me try to put some of this stuff up here. Because I want people to see these comments. Someone said, Mama used to say, take your time, young man. There's so many comments here. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to have to skip these comments. Y'all got a lot of comments and a lot of activity in the chat room. I appreciate it. Razzie Face said, know that I'm used to calling people dingbats and happy asses. Yeah, you damn dingbat. Happy ass. Let me see. I got to cover some of these comments. I can't let all of them slide. Angelsnupnup7 is an OG. This should be declared Reality's Temple Independence Day. He does his own thing. Respect. We original. We ain't copying a damn. I don't give a damn about what Arabs doing or what the Europeans doing. My name is Taalik Ibn'rad. It has nothing to do with them Arabs. Only the Arabic language. I could care less about some Arabs. You're the one who want to be a Muslim. You're the one who want to be a damn Arab. I don't want to be an Arab. I'm not them. I'm soul brother #1. I have accepted the title from our brother, James Brown, who was the original soul brother #1, Godfather of Soul. And I build on that to bring us back to where we should have been. Our culture, having nothing to do with nobody else. Our music, soul music. When you think about soul music, there's only one person you can think about us, the so-called Negro in America. That's it. It's us. I want my own stuff. I don't want to copy and share crap with other people. The hell with them.
Brother, I just want to chime in real quick to that comment as well.
Okay.
Well, us being, soul people don't got nothing to do with us even having these European names neither, right?
Right.
Okay. I just wanted to throw that in there since they want to make a remark about your name like that.
Yes. Yeah. And at least I got my name legally changed. I'm not running around here Abdullah Akbar, Mashma, Rakahaman, Hakatakin, and Shakatakin. No damn well it ain't your name. Your name Bobby Griggs. Sam Johnson. No, your name Hakabakin, Shakakatakin, the Takin. When I get pulled over, my driver license say Taalik Ibn'rad. That's what my driver license said. That woman, Aleeyah Muhammad, that ain't your damn name. Your name is Patricia Cooley or Patricia Robinson. That's your name. Ain't no damn Aleeyah or Rebekkah Muhammad crap is on your driver license. Fake ass people. If the law, and even under the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, we have to respect the law of the land, according to the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. So that means if you want that name respected, unless you Muhammad Ali or some damn body that became famous, that could get away with it, your happy ass got to go down to the courthouse and change your name. Your name is not Akbar Muhammad Khanamedin Hakatun Shakaran Rakatun Fakashan Shahinikin. No, damn well your name is Eric Bell. Shakaha, Shakahoka, Talil, Hakashaka, Hakahum, Hakaten, Shekemay. I'm a Moor. You ain't no damn. You more bringing more nonsense. Get the hell out of here. Twin said this was light work for Nup7. I mean, actually, the videos that I did earlier today punched a hole. I mean, hurt them real bad. I didn't have to really say nothing. Brother Taalik wanted me to come here and tie up some loose ends. So Brother Taalik, I told Brother Taalik, you do the questions, whatever, and we'll knock this out. Because I mean, these women are lightweight. They're nothing but welfare recipients, disgruntled lovers. Well, except Karen. Woo! And you can see she's very homely and she's fat too, so ain't nothing happening. Now Karen would talk a bunch of bull crap, but I talked to Karen, and I can guarantee you, if I wanted to make a move on Karen, she would have went for it. I know she would have. But now they mad. Now they got all these problems with me. Because she always kept asking me about what's going on between you and Sister Nova. Why are you asking our business like that? Do you care? Yeah, because maybe you want to slide in. Of course, she's not going to admit that. But, you know, people know. People know. They say, how did you come up with the name PorkChop? Because Muslims not supposed to eat pork. And she do almost anything. This woman do everything. She drinks. She gets high. She smoke weed. As you can see, she don't eat one meal a day. The woman got to weigh at least 300 pounds. So why not eat some pork chop? She do every damn thing else. And she probably do eat pork chop. We don't know. Now, I never saw them eat pork chop, but she's a big fat ass pig. So why not? Why can't I compare her to be a damn pork chop? No, lady, y'all ladies, you don't want no real part of me. I don't even know why you're trying. I really don't. But again, before we split, I want to say to Sister Noble, after you get over your emotions, or maybe you think I'm playing and you actually have to have the summons to come to court in your hand, because I can always stop the court action. I can always stop the court action. But talk to your brother. I'm not going to bite you. I'm not going to be recording your conversation. None of that silly nonsense. I do not want to hurt you, Sister Noble. You don't have nothing. You cannot gamble the only little thing that you have of value, because you listen to these bastards. They're not going to help you. That Aleeyah chick is not going to come here, because I'm going to have something waiting for her. She can run her mouth all she wants to. I am going to have the state police waiting for her. She's not going to come. I'm going to have that already filed. The same thing she did to me, I'm going to do it to her. And she'll be easy to get, because they'll be waiting on her at the courthouse. Because I'm going to tell the police I got a stalker, and they might try to hurt me. I got a court case. And I show them the video where she says she's going to come. Oh, man, come on. Woo, come on, Aleeyah MuHAMmad. Come on. Bring your man with you. All y'all look cute behind bars. And bring your dog Scruffy, too. Put his happy ass in the pound. Okay. Reggie says, Alexis K. Tyler. See, that's another thing. I really think if Alexis K. Tyler see the kind of company she's keeping right now, Alexis really don't want nothing to do with her. And the last time she interviewed Alexis K. Tyler, she really should have canceled that interview, because it was really, really terrible. She made Alexis look bad. She made herself look bad. She should have canceled that interview. But Alexis is a nice person, and she was like telling her, you know, it was a bad interview. But she's Alexis is just a kind person like that. I really don't know Alexis like that. We've never really talked, but Alexis treated her, you know, try to be nice to her. She should have just canceled that interview. It was bad. She wasn't ready because she spent her time screwing around. You know you got an interview, and this is just, you're not interviewing me. You're interviewing Alexis K. Tyler, who don't have a lot of time to do certain things, and she finally get a break. You can interview her, and you know it was messed up. If you can't do it right, don't do it at all. Let me see what's in the chat room, then we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Sincere says, Brother Angel, they say you have a pedophile allegations and you have a Haitian heritage. May you well, we already talked about that pedophile. How can I be a pedophile allegation? I'm not even around children. And if I'm not around children, pedophiles like to be around children. I don't like to be around children. And an allegation is an allegation. Something happened, there was no merit to it, and we move on. And my little niece, I forgot how old she was. She's my best buddy, but I can't be by myself with her. I have to be around a crowd with my girls, with my grandnieces. And my grandnieces love the hell out of their uncle. They sure do. They love me. Or do they love them presents and stuff I give them all the time? You know, I'm not rich. I'm not rich at all, but I make decent money driving a truck. And it's just me. So, I mean, I can afford it. I can actually afford to throw away thousands of dollars. It don't hurt me at all. It's just me. I have no children. I don't have a dog, Scruffy. Brother Taalik was here. Brother Taalik was in my apartment. He would tell you I live the bare minimum. I live pitiful and pathetic, don't I, Taalik? Taalik was here. I live pitiful and pathetic. I had you sleep on a camp bed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Taalik slept on a camp bed. And I think I put a lot of blankets on it so it wouldn't feel so bad. Or it might have had a pitiful, you know, real thin mattress or something. But Taalik is a soldier. Slept good on that damn piece of at least it wasn't pickle barrels. Right. Nation of Islam put me on pickle barrels. And they say I have a Haitian heritage. I do not. Sister Noble has a Jamaican heritage. My heritage is pure Negro, the so-called Negro in America. My people is pure Negro. Have nothing to do with folks from the islands, and they don't talk about no damn Africa. My people is pure Negro Americans, right here.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you about that too, but yeah, you confirmed it. Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, and they never call me no Haitian. If they call me anything, they always say I look like some kind of African. So I am 1000% Native, African, American, whatever you want to call it, Negro. That's my family. And my mother was black, dark skinned. And my father was dark skinned. And I love the sun. If it wasn't for being in the crazy house for all that time, I would still love to be in the sun. But since I was out of the sun for so long, it bothers me a little bit now. But before I end up in the crazy house under all that air conditioning for 10 years, I love to be in the sun. I was really dark-skinned person. But now I can't be in the sun. It bothers me. It hurts a little bit. I can't take the sun like I used to, because I was in air conditioning for 10 years. Now I can still deal with the sun a little bit, but not like I used to. And really, I should be more darker skinned than what I am. Let's look at some more comments real quick. Okay. Okay, look like I'm almost caught up. Am I caught up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm caught up here. Right, Soul Brother 85. You only spend unnecessary when dealing with women. Yeah, right. But see, I love Sister Noble. And whether we was going to be dating or friends, I wanted to help my friend. I did not want her to be in the position she's in right now. I wanted her to be able to take care of herself because she's all she's got. But she don't want to. She spent all this time and didn't want to work. At least work hard enough to get $5,000 or $6,000 in the bank. She don't have nothing. What you gonna do if things go bad? You don't have enough money in the bank to live on for at least 3 months. Sister Noble, leave them people alone. Get to yourself. Stop making videos. Leave the internet alone. Just stay to yourself. Just like you said you was going to do. Just leave things alone. Leave things alone. Go to yourself. Get away from all this. And give me a call in a week or 2 weeks. And let us talk. I do not want to hurt you. I do not want to hurt you. And it's not a threat. It's not a terroristic threat. I have the right to sue anybody I feel slander me or defame my character. They do it every day in court. And you let these people use your platform to smear my name and even you yourself. I'm telling you, when the judge see you call me a nigger, it's on and popping. You make yourself look bad. Are you going to listen to them, or are you going to listen to somebody who's been dealing with the court system for the last 10-some years? Like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know how this stuff works, especially where I live. I'm like Tupac. I'm not mad at you. Are you mad at Sister Noble, Brother Taalik?
No, I'm not. Matter of fact, I would like her to be back on the platform. Be honest with you, because I mean, she's very, you know, outspoken, and when she talks, she clearly makes people understand what she's saying. Mm-hmm. She has a firm way of getting her message across, you know. And I respect, you know, a lot of her opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because me and her have similar opinions.
Yeah.
When it comes to certain stuff.
Right.
You know? So, it comments, you know. So I really don't want to see her be away from the platform. I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, the little situation you and her and Tasha had, you know, that should be water under the bridge. You know. Right. We supposed to be a team. We gonna go through things, right? You know, like you said, you know. So hopefully she'll overcome, you know, what she going through. You know what I'm saying, and get back in sync, and you know, like you said, give the brother a call. You know,
so so Brother Taalik, are we bullying her?
No, I don't see no kind of way where we're bullying her.
Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to bully you.
I just hate, I just, you know, and the most thing about, I mean, you know, I haven't said nothing about that situation with her and Karen, and I would just leave it like that, you know, because I don't want to be making people feel like I'm taking sides with anyone.
Uh-huh.
I do must say that she needs to leave that woman, whatever her name is, Aleeyah,
Yeah.
aka Patricia Robinson, alone.
That's a bad move for real.
She definitely needs to leave her alone. I can't stress it no more than that. And as you say, that's real talk.
Yeah. You know, Sister Karen is cool, but that woman that you met, she don't know what she's dealing with.
Yeah.
So if she's listening to this video tonight, you got another person that know this woman. You do not know her. I dealt with her, and Taalik has dealt with her. You don't know this woman. I'm not telling you to leave Karen alone. That's your friend. Y'all make good. Matter of fact, her and Karen make a good team. But this woman here, you don't know what you're messing with. You do not know what you mess. You do not know. This is a whole new ball game, and that's probably why she started getting a lot of thumbs down. Because as long as it was her, just her and Karen, looked like they got some support. But when she brought this Aleeyah, you know, people, I guess people could see, you know, what this is about. Okay, let me deal with another comment here. Sincere says, Sister Nova said, you told her, you said you hated your mom and made fake pages acting like Guy Nollywood Jr. That's not true. I don't have no fake pages. I don't have no fake avatars. I don't make fake pages. And I've never hated my mom. I made a video. I said I felt sort of embarrassed because we was on welfare. But when I thought about it, my mother played the system, and the system took care of my mother until the day she died. She never worked. She never got up and go to no damn job. And I guess you could call her a welfare queen, and you're damn skipping. She played it all the way to the day she died. The government, she got her reparation. Government took good care of her all the way out. Hey, peace, Mom. You played that happy ass. And I'm going to try to find a way to do the same damn thing, working for these bastards. Hell yeah. If I can get off the job and they pay me, and let me tell you something. If you can play the system like that and get government assistance and they take care of you, hey, all power to you. Believe me, get your money. Believe, because if I could do it, I would do it with you. Ain't no shame in the game. I ain't gonna lie. Brother Taalik,
right.
Give me an EBT card right now. I'll spend the hell out of it. Ain't no shame in the game. I will make a video with my EBT card in my hand, going to the store, and I'm swiping the hell out of it and show you. Ain't no shame in the game. Because when it's all said and done, your happy dingbat ass got to go to work for 8 hours a day, 40 hours, 60 hours a week, and my happy ass is at home watching TV. Who's the stupid one? and get a little Medicaid, got a little decent medical care, and hell yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, Razzie said, not too loud, brother, the feds watching. Yeah, you got to be smart with it. See, my mom was smart with it because when you turn 18, she knew she had to get, she knew welfare was over for her when all the children grew up and she turned 18. My mother planned how she gonna play the system before that happened, and she went from one part of the system to the other. Shout out to my mom, played that happy ass. She played their ass. You didn't work her to death. And because my mama was home all the time, we wouldn't at the babysitter. My mother didn't even want my grandmother to babysit us. She said, these are my children, I take care of this. So we never was babysat by strangers and even some of our family. My mama, we was always under our mother. And that's the purpose of a man going to work and let the woman stay home. Not for you, not for the man to put a chip on his shoulder, like I'm paying all the bills and all that kind of stuff. No, you doing that so this woman can take care of your children properly, you piece of garbage. Then he gonna turn around, I'm the head of household, I'm the one paying the bill. You got a lot of folks doing that kind of crap. Pieces of trash. So shout out to my mother. You played them to the end. That's right, twin. My mom played their happy ass all the way out to the grave. and was getting decent money. It ain't like she was getting some real chump change. She was buying cars and all kinds of stuff. Like, damn, mama. She played the hell out of it. Sure did. And see, that's the way you have. I'm gonna say this. We need to get out of here. That's the same strategy we have with the Mississippi campaign. How to play these bastards, beat them at their own game. That's what the Mississippi campaign is about. The same kind of mindset that my mother had. And they took care of her the rest of her life. And if we play it right, this government will be giving us reparations for the rest of our lives. If we play it right, the way my mama played it. It's a beautiful thing, but our people not very smart. They just emotional and talk all big and tough, and that don't mean nothing. Ain't nobody impressed by that garbage. What has it gotten you? Nothing. Ain't gotten you nothing. Tonight, we've had the biggest audience we've ever had, Brother Taalik.
Wow.
Yeah. Tonight is the biggest audience we've ever had. And that's a wonderful thing because I am not a criminal. I have no criminal record. You know he's a criminal. Pull up the criminal record then. I have no criminal record. I don't even have a traffic ticket.
Actually, when the first thing, when they say that, check their status and see what kind of record they got. You know, to get you out, but they don't know how to take you.
See, that's it. You hit the head, the nail on the head. Or the nail on the head, yeah. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. But I can take it. I took 10 years of crap from these crackers for 10 years. There's nothing that you can throw at me I can't handle. I've been with the best. These people don't even have college degrees. I'm dealing with people with college degrees and all kinds of awards on their wall. Every day for 10 years. Somebody want me to do my sniffy voice. Let's see. I don't know why you be talking about these women. You don't. Ain't nothing wrong with being on welfare. Everybody get welfare. I got an EBT card, and I get my drink too. I get my drink too. I go to the liquor store with my EBT card. Matter of fact, they give me my liquor on my EBT card. You know some of these places do that. You know they do it on the slick. They let people buy liquor, anything they want on these EBT cards. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Karen is a crybaby. You know, see, that's what this ministry is about. We got to get strong. All this weak crying and kiss your little knee stuff and oh you hurt my feelings. I can't do that no more. Don't call me Brother Taalik. You hurt my feelings. I'm gonna block you on my phone. Taalik, you shouldn't have talked to me like that. You hurt my feelings. I can't do that stuff no more. I can't do that. It's time for us to man up, time for us to woman up, stop all that damn crying, and let us get the job done. All that whimpering, you hurt my feelings. Man up, woman up, all that damn crying. You should have got enough of that when you was 4, 5, 6 years old or whatever. Yeah, and that's another thing. These women be talking all that stuff, and then they'll turn around and cry. Sister Noble will come on the video and be screaming and hollering like she misses stuff. Next thing you know, she crying. But I was abused. Believe me, if you that damn tough, why you crying like that? You're not tough, Sister Noble. Karen, you're not tough. Now, that Aleeyah chick, and that's a different ball game. She's 300 pounds and she will fight. She's violent. Sister Noah is not a violent person. I don't think Sister Karen is a violent person, but that Aleeyah is a violent person. I had to be careful messing with her. She grabbed my computer and I told this dingbat, let my computer go. If she broke my computer, Brother Taalik, I probably might not be talking to you right now. I would have had to go ham on that fat ass dingbat. Tears was coming out of my eyes. I told her, Aleeyah, let my computer go. Tears was coming because I know how I am. As soon as I heard that computer break, I got to beating her ass. And all them girls in that house, if necessary. But she let it go. But she will fight. She weighed about 300 pounds. And she's violent. She will get down. But Karen is a sweet person at heart, and Sister Nova is a sweet person at heart. They're not violent like that. They talk tough. You know, they just want to put on this persona. I don't believe all that hollering and screaming. Sister Nova, I know you. Karen, I don't talk to you for I don't know how. That's not you. You're not tough. Now, people that don't know you might say, wow, look at Sister Nova. Look here. Look how Karen talk. They're not tough. If they was tough like that, why would they be crying about, I was abused? They're not tough like that. Because there's people that have been abused, they'll turn around and shoot you in your damn face. They're not built like that. They're not. But this dingbat, if she could get away with it, she will shoot you in your face and roll out. But she's scared to go to jail. That's the problem with Aleeyah Muhammad. She's scared to go to jail. She's scared to die. And she told me that in person. She's scared to die. I said, lady, well, you in bad shape. Because all of us gonna die. She's scared to die. And the sad thing about it, she's scared to die, but her behavior will put her in situations where somebody might kill her ass. But you're scared to die. They say, is that Beyonce on your wall? That's the funky diva. What world you live in, bro? That's the Funky Divas of Soul. That's Arona, that's Cindy, and that's Terry. That's let me put that on the screen real quick. That's Terry. What happened to, oh, there we go. This thing jumping around. And that's Terry. Love Terry Ellis. So we are almost 4 hours into this. Time for us to get out of here. We said what we need to say. And like I said, I already really put a whooping on them already earlier, just with the videos that I posted. But that's not what this is about. I'm cool with Sister Karen if she want to be cool. I'm cool with our Sister Noble. Ain't nobody trying to bully you to do anything. Well, one person I am not cool with, that's that Aleeyah MuHAMmad dingbat. You did rape me, you did abuse me, and you stole my money. You greedy fat piece of pork chop, piece of trash. I do not like you. I wish your happy ass would come here. We'll be waiting on you. She's not gonna come here. It's a bunch of mouth. The same thing you did to me in Ohio will be waiting for your fat, raggedy, 7-stomach ass when you get here. And when you go to jail, I might drop by and bring you a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's short of being cool, brother.
And I won't forget the gravy. Thank you. Yeah, we out of here. Again, this is the biggest stream we ever had. And I thank Aleeyah MuHAMmad and all y'all ladies out there for doing that. Donate to the Cash App. Very simple. $ Angelsnupnup7. Donate. I know I got a little money, but that's not that you want to support and show that you support the platform so we can do some things. Hell, I can donate to a family that just been burned out of a house, and I can say, I'm donating you this money in behalf of the Realities Temple on earth. That's a beautiful thing to do also. Not just giving money to me. Because y'all know, right now I'm all right. So ain't no big deal. Somebody said get her a Popeye's crispy sandwich. And I bet you she done ate, her fat ass done ate one. Matter of fact, she was probably in one of them long ass lines. Remember that Popeye's chicken sandwich crap? Yeah. I bet you she was in one of them lines, or she had them daughters stand in line to get her a Popeye's chicken sandwich. I bet she was. So Brother 85 said he'll donate to the Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich Fund for that woman when we put her happy ass in jail. And see, that goes to show our human side, because she wouldn't do a damn thing for us. You know that. And she always wishing death on somebody. Hey, you need to die. Wish you dead. You need to die. I don't know. You know, Sister Ann also, her health is up and down also. But I don't know. Sister Ann been with me a very, very long time. Way before any of these people come on my platform. And Sister Ann know that I got her back. We got each other's back. She might be sick. But anyway, shout out to our soul sister, Nana Ann. Let me put that, put her name back up there. Let her know that we're thinking about her. See, Nana Ann. Now I seen some of our other subscribers over there. That young lady Sunshine was over there, or whatever, but I don't think she was really into what they. She was just listening, basically. I don't think she was really into that. She's just over there listening. But I haven't seen Sunshine over here for a while. But she's been around with me a long time too. And in fact, I got some new people thanks to them. I told you I got 11 new subscribers. Actually, more than 11 subscribers, because I got another 10 on the other Realities Temple channel. So I got 21 new subscribers. Thank you, Sister Aleeyah, PorkChop Muhammad. Thank you. And with that said, y'all, unless brother Taalik want to say one closing note before we get out of here.
Brother, I'm about to soon as we get off of here, I'm about to cook me something to eat in a little while. So I just want to give my shout outs to everyone in the chat room, and peace and respect to everyone. And basically, I hope you know, this what we were speaking on has, you know, opened up some people's eyes, and
yes,
people that heard them speak on their live, you know, kind of, you know, I hope some of them are in the chat room listening, like I said earlier. I hope they just open up their eyes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it ain't all of what it seemed to be, you know. It really ain't. You know, they like the old saying goes, you gonna listen to one, you got to listen to both sides.
Yes.
So make an analyzation about something, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's with anything in life, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but with that said, I rest my mic and peace.
Right. So on that note, we're going to close in the same manner that our soul brother Don Cornelius used to always say as in parting. We wish you love, peace, and soul. We already 5,000, y'all. Have a peaceful night.